was nice. We have to play that again for when people come in. This is a pop-up. We're going to be doing some window shopping, me and Rob. I have my rack is finally, well, it's built, but I need to do a little more measuring. Hello there, Charlotte. How are you? You want to join me? Me and Rob are going to go. We're going to go fish shopping. Well, window shopping anyway. How are you? You can come on in if you like. My tanks look so crystal clear. Ooh, yeah, come on in. We'll look at them. We have Rob is supposed to be coming. I'm not sure if you can message him or not, but I messaged him on Instagram. He said he was going to join me if he wasn't asleep, but maybe he's asleep. Check. Yeah, your tanks are crystal. Mine, I got some tanks that are crystal clear, and some of them that aren't quite there yet. After I moved that rack, I moved that whole rack back that was back behind me here, and now I got my new one up. Well, most of it. In preparation for your live. Oh, okay. Thank you, dear. You're going to join us too, right? Okay. All right. Be right back. All right. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. Got my coffee already. I'm all set. So we're going to be looking at some places. I'm going to go and let me bring up another. I think we'll check out Imperial Tropicals website. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to bring up my YouTube over here because I won't be able to see the chat from there. Okay. I'm going to drop the link here anyway. I didn't send him the link because he can't join it from Instagram, so I'm going to put it right here in the chat. Oops. Hello, Mike. Hello, Dan. How you doing? I need to do something else real quick here for just a moment, guys. I have to go back to YouTube. I got to set my other mode up here. I wish there was a mustache emoji. Oh, yeah? Yep. There is one somewhere, but let me see now. I got to go back down here, actually. Oops, no, not that. Son of go back here now. YouTube. Here we go. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to turn on my subscriber only mode because I forgot to do it beforehand. Usually for like pop-ups and stuff, you don't normally think of that. But after that problem we had with them, those hate bots, I don't want to take any more chances. Here we are. Okay. I'm going to do a contact. Sorry about the delay here, guys. I'm just here we go. We get a customization. That's not it. Oh, geez. Hello, Christine. How are you? I'm just trying to go in and put my subscriber only mode on so we don't get that hate bot in here again. Hello, David. I got the link in the chat. Anybody wants to join me up here, go ahead and join us. We're going to go look at some fish at Imperial Tropicals. It should be fun, and we can go look at whatever we want to. Hello, Rona. How are you? So, all right. I'm going to see if I can go back here and turn my subscriber only mode on. Don't mind me for a minute, guys. I'll be back. I'm still here. I just content, and then click on this. Nope. No. Stop it. Oh, shit. How did I do that? There we go. This and this. Then customization. Well, for God's sake, never mind. I'm just going to forget that for right now. I'll set it up ahead of time. I'll be a little more. I'll set it up another time. So we got Rona. We have my dear friend Christine. So good to see you, Christine. You want to join us? I got. Let me put this link in here just for anybody who would like to go look at the fish with us. And Rob is supposed to be on his way. And oops, there we go. I'll just pop it in there. We'll be going to Imperial Tropicals. I just got to move this. I got to clear some of these tabs out that I had open. Oh, it's up. Okay, we're all set. And there's Fish Fam Link. Hello. Just got to bring this over here. And I was kind of perturbed though. I wasn't able to put my any thumbnail on this. Kind of weird. So let me go ahead and just see Rob when he comes in. Share screen. All right, and there we are. And see how this works here. You guys can see this okay? We're going to look. What I'm going to have you do is if there's any type of fish you want me to look at, I mean, I'm going to be shopping for fish, but hello, Mark Sterlson. How you doing, mate? So good to see you. Company is just leaving. Oh, we had a surprise birthday party for my... Oh, nice. Happy birthday to him. Very nice. And I do have a little bit of an update in a little while here about my new rack. I'll show it to you in a little while once we get done looking at some of these fish. I want to look at some I want to look at some of these little South American cichlids. Hello, aviation fish. How are you? Just checking out some fish here. I'm going to put that on a bigger screen. I've always liked these. These are really nice looking fish. These are the electric blue acaras. How are you doing, Mark? Good to see you. I just got done. Been working pretty hard down here today. I moved all those 24 cinder blocks, and I got my some of the wood on it. But I realized that in order to make it work, because I got 12 feet, I want to make the stand 12 feet long, but I got to make sure I have enough bricks to rest the corners of the tanks on, and I think I need to get some more of those. But I got most of the hard work done, but I still need to get probably 8 more cinder blocks down here, and then get it all arranged properly. Okay, so there's that one. Let's go back here. I'm actually looking for the little dwarf cichlids there. Oh, here we are. I'll bet you are ripped now, Jeff. Yeah. Yeah. I think my back ripped in half, maybe, but yeah. But I love these little guys here. These only get, let's see here, that reads about them down here. Oh, maximum size 4 inches. I don't think they get that big. I think they only get to 3 inches, actually, but from everything I've read about them. Are those the ones? Oops. No, I don't have these ones. These are I'm looking for fish that I want to get for some of the new tanks. I'd love to get a pair of these. You can see right here the difference here. You can see pretty easily the female on the left and then the male's on the right. Little dwarf acaras. No, I don't have these ones right now. I'm gonna hopefully get them though at some point. Just want to look and see what else. I'm gonna look at angelfish too because. Oh, here we go. I like these black ones. Pretty nice looking. Oh, the other picture looked better. This one looks like it has ick on it. Here's a better picture there. It's not too bad, really. Charlotte, are you back here yet? She was going to go and give him a call and see if he's going to be awake. But anybody else, if you want to pop in here, David, go ahead and hit that link. Just click on the link. It's easy. Easy peasy. Anybody who would like to. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, we got several pages of these. That's good. I love that angel. Yeah, me too. Here's another one over here. This is called a redback Amapa angel. And I can tell you right now that's a male, but you can tell by that rounded head there. Let's see if there's any other pictures down here. There is. That's kind of different, isn't it? Instead of having the black stripes, it's got that, and it's not even an albino. Hello, Lucky. How are you? Oh, you're in the backstage. Okay, I thank you for saying that because when I'm on doing this, I can't see anybody. There we go. Add to stage. There you are. How are you?
Hello, Jeff.
Can you hear me?
Good. How about yourself?
Oops. I'm gonna make sure I don't have this on mute again.
Can you hear me now?
Are you there?
Yes. I can
hear you. I can't hear you, but that's okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Are you on Are you muted? Let me check your thing here. No, you're not muted. I'm not sure why I can't hear you, though. Hi,
How about
amigos. Good amigo. Right. Keep an eye on this over here. So anyways,
Oh, Sweet Acres can also hear me.
yeah, that's definitely a male. You can tell by the curvature of its head there, kind of almost like a nuchal hump. You hear him and I don't. So is my volume off again? Okay. I'm not sure why I can't hear him. I checked the
Let's do a
yeah, I'm not mute. I don't have my volume is already all the way up.
Discovers that I'm muted.
You hear him and I don't.
Hey, Elfish, nice to
I
see
don't
you
know.
again. It's cool that you're here, Elfish,
don't know.
because
You
Jeff
can hear
was
me
just
and you can
talking
hear
about,
him. But
you know, the bulge on the head of an angelfish.
so I guess if there's any fish you want me to look up, then just let us know and let them know, tell them, and then they can write it in the chat for you, and I can look for it. I don't know why I can't hear you. That's so weird. I wonder, Charlotte, are you back? I wasn't sure if you'd be able to check that out and see why I can't hear him. She was going to. Today I found my African cichlid will be pregnant. Oh, nice. Would somebody else just pop up and for just even for a minute, just so I can see if it's something on my end that I can't hear somebody or if it's something else? I'm going to go back to this here for a minute. Okay, we have, there she is. Hello.
Oh, you found me. Hello.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I got to find something about my,
Hello.
I can't hear Lottie either.
Hello,
Oh.
Charlotte.
I can't hear you, Charlotte.
Can everyone else hear me?
Yes, we can.
Let me, I'm gonna
Everybody
jump out and
except
come
Jeff.
back in actually and
I
see if
can
that does
hear
anything.
Mike as well. Mike, I can hear you.
I just launched a bet how long it will take before Jeff can unmute us.
I reckon he's turned his audio down on his phone or something.
9 chances out of 10, you know. Poor guy. Poor
Oh,
Jeff. Poor Jeff.
that's so
We love
funny.
Jeff.
Everyone's like, we can hear him.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Nobody
Jeff.
can hear me.
Hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Can
Yes.
you hear us?
And I can't hear you.
Yeah.
That is so weird because I'm not muted my. You know what I'll do? I'll turn the volume up on this one.
Why does this feel like I'm like chatting with my mom?
I feel like I'm Skyping with my nan.
This is so dang weird. Yeah, I can hear you on my phone now. So
Hi, Sweet Acres. How are you doing?
yeah, this
I'm
is.
good.
This is
How
not
are you?
good.
Doing
I'm gonna go to
pretty good.
settings and
Thanks
check
for
mine
asking.
out.
I don't know why, but I'm not on as. Hold on, I'm gonna come out and come back in the another way, and I might be able to fix this for Jeff.
That's what she said.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that
So
is
we
very
can hear each other, but he can't hear
Oh, you're
us.
trying. Yeah, I'm looking
Exactly,
here
yeah.
that lucky.
Jeff
I'm
is
trying
like
to
the
look
only
for a long time breeding shell glow. I can hear you now through with my phone.
Oh. So then it must be on StreamYard somewhere where you.
Okay, I'm gonna jump back. We have add to stage. All right.
Hey, David.
I'm gonna jump back out again, guys, for just a minute and find
Hello.
out what's going on here. You guys just enjoy your talking stuff, and I'll be back. I'm gonna.
Yeah, but I've come in a different way so I can edit settings now. So, for example, David's mic.
Hello,
is half
Charlotte.
muted, So I've on. Hi, David. I've just turned your mic back up.
I want to play a game.
Can you hear me?
Edit mics. Yeah, mics is on 50%. So mics now on 100.
Yeah.
Woo! You should be able to hear everyone now.
Oh gosh, Charlotte, I'm glad you showed up.
Except for Jeff.
Jeff can't help it. He's just a little bit of a technophobe.
Who's sending him a pigeon? Send him a carrier pigeon.
So
There he is.
I can hear you now. What happened?
Yeah.
Can
So-
you hear us?
Who had 20 minutes? 20 minutes wins $5.
What was the issue?
We were
Yeah.
placing that's how long it would take.
What, okay,
Before you
let me-
found
Everybody's
the mute
mic
button.
was at 50%.
One at a time.
Everybody's mic was at 50%, so I've turned them all back up to 100.
and that's why I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, because yours was louder than theirs.
Oh, okay. Well, that worked. Thank you. I never
You're
would have thought it.
welcome.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. Whew. Well, we got off to a blazing start, didn't we?
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, it works. It works. So did Rob's not coming?
I think he's. I couldn't get through to him.
He's probably asleep then.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he's
bless him.
asleep.
Yeah, I don't blame. I mean, right now, what is it? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4:20 in the UK.
Yeah.
4:30, yeah. I should have rolled 10 minutes ago.
Oh, all right. Okay. So let's go back. Is there any particular pet store that you guys would like to go to?
Who's buying fish?
Well, I'm going to make a list because I got my stand built. Well, I got a little more work to do on it, but
So we need to look at fish that you can buy then.
I'm looking at getting
If
ideas.
you don't want to get your heart set on something that say only Mike can get in his country or only I can get in my country. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Well, either way, I mean, if I find it, I can always find it here in the United States, probably.
No.
9 chances out of 10.
So,
No,
Jeff,
no,
I have a
your
question
luck,
for you.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Are there any fish that you know of coming into your auctions that you're going to be interested in?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good question.
yeah. I'm not sure exactly. I know that so far the only one I have the certainty of is Mark Shelley. He's going to have like 2 or 3 lots of some of his shrimp that he hasn't put up for sale yet because they're his new projects.
Does he do fish as well?
He's not going to do fish. He's just a shrimp person.
Oh, okay.
Where's
he at?
He is in Indiana.
Oh, okay. I thought I remembered somebody saying he was in PA.
Yeah, Mark Shelley Aquatics. No, he's in Indiana. And he'll be doing the shrimp. Oh, by the way, I wanted to show you this, guys. I'm going to show you the banner we have for the counter. This is the timer, and then we got a really nice thumbnail too for it.
Underneath that gavel.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, Glenn made that for us.
Put a
That's
picture of
great.
put a picture of Rob's head under that gavel.
We should put a picture of Rob behind the podium here. And have a little bubble that says, "My name's Jeff." My name's Jeff.
Well, you do that.
You need to
good
put
too.
that on t-shirts. My name's Jeff.
He's good with that though. He's audio wrong. Oh, is it right now?
Greg should have a t-shirt saying, "Isn't it?"
Yeah. Let's see here. Lucky's saying, I'm trying along breeding shell dwellers, brevis, and nothing happened. Huh. Try and get the Maltese. They breed like crazy.
I'm waiting for the shell breeders Rob gave me to settle in and start chucking out babies again.
Oh, the Burchardi, yeah?
Yeah, fairies.
They will. They'll
I
start.
don't think it's
They'll
gonna be
crank them
long.
out.
So Jeff, before you get too far ahead on anything, what were those small cichlids that you have? Or are they shell dwellers?
They're shell dwellers. They're Neolamprologus multifasciatus.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember
They're
that.
cool. Yeah, I should send you some of those. Honestly, you'd love them. They are so cool. They colony breed too, so they don't really predate on their fry, and everybody takes care of everybody else's fry. So it's like, like a community.
And obviously, then small tank. You could probably start a colony in a 10-gallon.
That's where mine are right now. I got 10-gallon up there. It's got about 40 of them. They're only about 3/4 of an inch to an inch long, most of them. And so look in that tank, it's not overcrowded either.
All right. Yeah, I'm very eager to try some different species of fish.
Yeah, they're really fun. You just got to make sure that what I do here is I use like either crushed coral or some of that aragonite sand in the tank, because they like to have the sand to dig in, and that also they like it. The harder the water, the better, because Lake Tanganyika, I think the pH there goes up to like 9.
Oh, geez. Well, mine's at 8, so.
Oh, I mean, so is mine. But I mean, they're doing great in it. But with the aragonite, it keeps it right about 8.2 or something like that. I'm just saying that in areas of that lake, it goes way up. So I just do that. I mean, my water's hard.
Hi, Adele.
Oh, Adele's in the chat.
Hi,
Hey, Adele. Welcome.
There she
Hello,
is.
Adele. There she is. We have room for one more.
One of us. One of us.
Yeah, we got room for another one. Here we are.
I don't know. This group's probably scaring everyone away.
Here's the link.
Hey, David, I
Well,
was
don't
watching
forget, you need to be
your
able
live
to
and
put
your
up
fish
your
room. It's
screen
pretty
for
awesome.
shopping.
Oh, thank you. It's I mean, whatever. I got 70 tanks down there, so I'm happy with that. But
70.
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
really impressive. And you keep like a whole
Hi,
different
Mark.
array of fish, which is pretty interesting too.
not
A
not
little
as
bit of
many as
everything.
I would like to have.
Good day, Mark. Oh, I see she's on
that
here.
makes it fun.
Hold on one second. I gotta there she is.
G'day,
When it's
guys. How are you?
Hello, Adele. How are you?
Hello,
Oh,
Adele.
I'm getting there, mate. Getting there. How are we all?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Hanging in there. I had a little bit of a audio issues earlier. I could hear everyone. I mean, everybody could hear me, but I couldn't hear anybody else.
Oh,
Because
that happens every now and then. Sometimes you've just got to, especially if you're in StreamYard, you just jump out and refresh everything and come back.
Sometimes you
Luckily,
just
my,
got to talk to somebody who knows what to do.
My technical wizard came in and saved the day. And if it wasn't for her, it would probably ruin the whole stream. Thank you, Charlotte.
Oh, there you go.
She handled it. So that's,
It does all sorts of weird stuff, does StreamYard.
It's because it wants you to pay for the subscription version.
yeah.
Yeah.
To get you to buy the upgrade.
You won't get all the glitches if you pay. Yes, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You still get the
I
glitches
got a
if
message.
you pay.
But
The only reason why I'd pay for that, well, not at that price anyway, but the only thing I really care
Hello,
about,
Mark.
hello, Mark, is the unlimited streaming, because I always run out of my hours. I mean, so that's why I stream on YouTube so much now, so I can
Yeah.
save the hours for the other.
It's so much easier to do it that way. And then just
So-
do your collaborative streams through StreamYard.
What's the streaming difference between YouTube and StreamYard?
StreamYard, you can have
Apparently the views.
like you can have up to 6. Well, this is the free version. You can have 6 people up with you, but on YouTube you can only have 1, and that's only if you do with your cell phone, and it's the side, like the skinny,
Side by
when
side.
you
Oh,
do a
yeah.
vertical
I've seen that,
stream,
yeah.
you can do it so that you stream with others, but it doesn't have to just be with one person. So you can do 2 people on a screen at once, but when you're done talking with that person, they can come down and you can add another one. So you can
Yeah.
stage people.
Oh, you can
You
still
have like a
do that. Okay.
backstage area.
Yeah, there is a backstage area and you can do one after another.
I wish we could do it on like a laptop or a computer though, instead of the little phone.
Yeah, I don't know why it's stuck to just phone. I don't know why you can't go live on a computer and dual do it. But like, you
It
think you'd
used
be
to
able
be
to do
able
it
to.
this way?
I remember.
You can't do a live on YouTube on your computer?
No, you
So
can't.
you
but
can't
only
on
on phones.
YouTube. You can't select to do it as a vertical live, like when
Oh,
you're setting
You
up
can't
the
do
stream.
vertical live from your computer, and you can
Oh,
only do dual
Swiffle
live.
says I use Restream. I was looking at Restream.
That's why.
I'm gonna have to check that
It's
out.
okay. I used it for a while, but it does start to glitch out. So they want you to pay for the paid version.
And Swiffle
Yeah,
saying
It's
hello
pretty
as
much
well.
the same as StreamYard.
Yep. And that's how many hours do you get with Restream, Swiffle? I'm wondering.
I think it's actually unlimited, but I can't remember.
Oh, really? That would be. That would be.
Yeah, I don't think you have the hours. Mine did Swiffle, but only after like 3 or 4 months or something, and then I just switched back to StreamYard.
Swiffle, do you know what the hours are that are available that never run out?
Yeah, so I don't think there was a limit on how many hours you had
I
to
run out of
restream, but
StreamYard hours after 2 streams.
I never used to run out of my. Of course, now that I increased my live streams and stuff, but I
Well,
never used to.
I read in the
my
fine
first live
print.
stream was like 20 hours.
I read in the fine print because I used up like 16 hours in my first StreamYard one. That if you go over the hours you're allowed for that month while you're live, it won't cap it. It'll let you just keep going. So even though I knew I only had
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 hours left, I still went live for another like 12 hours.
I will rig it so I have like a half an hour left in my time for the month,
Yeah.
and I will just do like a 6-hour stream.
Yeah, off of that half an hour.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I went
That's
over.
brilliant.
I only had like an hour and 15 minutes left, but I did like a 4-hour stream.
Yeah. It's
If you
great.
don't- whoop,
Ah,
what happened?
Jeff, what are you
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch anything.
I don't know what happened.
I did not touch it. I wasn't touching anything. Where did
It's hackers.
It's back.
Oh my goodness! Are you still? Christine, are you here?
That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. I saw it.
Oh, yeah, I didn't touch anything. It was like all of a sudden, I was like, "What happened?"
I pressed my mic button, and then things just started happening. So my fault
Do it again.
somehow.
Let's see here.
So am I the only one here that actually pays for StreamYard?
No,
Yeah, I don't pay for it.
I don't pay for it.
what's the
Um,
cost?
About 25.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
I think it's $20 a month.
For the basic,
It's,
yeah.
it's
for
20 a
your
month for the basic,
premium.
and it goes up from there.
Basic with unlimited unlimited hours or not?
Unlimited
Yeah,
hours,
so
and you can
have,
Yeah.
and you can have up to 10 people on the
up
panel.
on panel.
What do you pay more for?
I think
Probably the
the
unlimited
recordings,
and the unlimited streaming
your
too.
green room. So you have teams. You can allocate teams to your StreamYard, so people can use StreamYard, and have
Jeez.
like administrative access to your channel. So like if you're doing a group thing,
Is she a moderator? Yes, she's my. Well, she's not a moderator. She's my admin. Are you speaking about Charlotte Swiffle? He's saying, is she a moderator? I think most everybody in here is moderator. Yep. Everybody we have in here. Even Lucky is. Yep. So. But
the only thing I find with when you stream in StreamYard is that because it goes through to YouTube as a horizontal, you don't get as many people in. Because when you do the vertical, you get people swiping for
maybe,
jobs, and
I
they
think
click
that's
them.
how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're watching long form videos, it then doesn't just throw you randomly in like a live. It just goes to another video.
Yeah.
I noticed that when I was starting up my channel in the beginning, I was getting like a page, like this little column where they explained to me the difference between the live streams and the
Yeah.
horizontal ones, and then there was like with checks and a cross, you know, what you could do in each
Yeah.
one. For an example, when we share each other's pages, remember that I asked the other day why it was that sometimes links work and they don't? Apparently,
Yeah.
a link works if a moderator places it in a horizontal stream. In the vertical ones, it won't work. Like,
Okay.
click
Yeah,
on it.
I've noticed that.
I noticed that too, and I was always, why? You know, and then I noticed that it was written on it, like, that's one of the two differences. And like Charlotte said, if you do the vertical one, which YouTube really likes you doing these days because it's
Yeah.
popular
It
due
throws
to
you in.
it's purely due to
I
TikTok
think
because
at
they
least
noticed
for the
that
vertical
this
streams, you
movement
should be
is
able to
becoming very
allocate
popular.
Yeah. I still think for the verticals, you should be able to allocate like one moderator or something just for that live stream. So your selection isn't saved for future live streams like it is normally, where you just have a moderator on standby to drop links or whatever in your verticals.
Yeah.
But I think it's designed that way to give you more control over that. So you're the one pushing the button to kick people out or time them out or do what needs to be done, dropping links and that sort of thing.
That could be because the intended way to use the vertical one is like on a phone. You can really see that it pushes phone use
Yeah.
instead of the old way of going
I see a
into
lot
their.
of people with that second device, so they're just dropping links off their second device while they're going live on their main
Yeah.
device.
Oh, James Cage is in the back there. Hey, James, if you can hear us, we have 6 on the panel right now. So it'll be a little bit.
Oh, who's that?
Nope, I'm gonna drop out. He can come up.
Oh, he left. He left. Stay here. He left, I believe. Who's this right here?
Who was that?
Who's this right here?
Who's who?
The one just to the right of you, Adele. That's David.
I can't.
Yeah.
David.
what the
Okay.
heck?
That's David. That's
Oh,
Elfish.
all right. I thought I seen your little logo there. Now it just shows the little bubble.
Yeah, no, my logo was never there.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a
My
glitch
eye.
in the Matrix.
I don't
That's
know.
what
I don't know how to do that.
I gotta get this thing out. I tell you, what. I try to avoid it as much as possible. but,
If you want to know how to change your avatar, you go to
hello, noisy.
go to
Welcome in.
like you see where it says you're in the show and everything. You click on the 3 dots above your
Oh yeah.
little box there, and then you hit edit audio avatar, and you can upload different pictures and stuff as your audio avatar.
Gotcha.
Well, let me
So
actually turn this.
I'll change mine right now. There's my other little-
Noisy Aquatics. Oh wow, there's loads of you. I can't keep up.
Let's see, I might change it to another.
Oh, I know why it's doing that because I got
okay.
you right here. There it
I'm
is.
gonna sign in and log out.
Here we go. There you can see it.
Noisy.
Sorry about that. When I brought your you can see our names there. We got me and we have Charlotte. We have Mr. Myers. We got David Elfish,
Noisy.
Adele, and we have Christine from Sweet Acre Koi Park.
Who the bloody hell is everyone?
Just us late owls. That's who. Woo!
You came on early enough that I wasn't asleep.
What's that?
You got here early enough that I wasn't asleep.
Oh, good, good. And the one and only. Yep. I'm that fake British person. Oh no.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
What I love
A
is
fake
how other
Brit?
countries
Yeah, what-
proceed.
The fake.
I love how other countries think the English sound like they're Londoners. Like they all think we want to go for tea as well. Like I don't drink tea.
Can I
really.
just
Coffee,
can
right?
I just
Coffee-
say it's
coffee is
disturbing how sorry. Yes.
I got my nice coffee right here. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, coffee. I just say it's disturbing the number of people that think I'm British.
Yeah.
Noisy, what brought you
Wow.
here to the States?
Probably an airplane, I would imagine.
Wow, that
I'm
was
sorry.
a good one, Jeff.
I'm as sharp as a tack, man. I tell you what, I'm.
I love it when Jeff's personality
Damn.
comes out online.
We need a little whiteboard or something. You need to get yourself a little whiteboard. How many zingers does Jeff do
Yeah.
during
Oh.
the
I'm just getting started. I can do this all day.
Oh, he did
That's
some
not
work
even the best
here
bet.
and
We
then
can
ended up
take
not
that.
leaving.
I'm just coming out of my shell a little bit, you know. Let's see here. Private security.
Private security. And started YouTube 2 months ago.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's nice.
He's got a heck of a fish room too. I tell you what, I've been over there on his stream,
Oh, really?
and he's got some really large tanks. He's
He's got big tanks. Yeah.
My biggest tanks
You know
I
what
have.
they say about guys with big tanks.
They have
Trying to-
high water
They gotta
bills.
do big water tankers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not compensating for anything.
You
I'm
dirty, dirty people.
Just a random fish British person living a dream. There you go.
Well, they
Holy
seem to be all
sick
over the
ones.
place. Those random fish British people seem to be all over the place.
We are everywhere.
That's
So,
just the way
so
we
where
are.
are you from then?
We're all just living the dream right now. This is what I call fun, you know, having everybody here. It's nice. Crafting Budgie Mama, hello.
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 Hello, Budgie Mama.
Hello.
It's almost time for Alan to pop in here from New Zealand, too.
Crafting. Yeah, he
Mhm.
stopped in on my stream.
I know he did. I was like, dang. I said, hey, Alan, how you doing?
Yeah, I've tried to pop in on a couple of him. I've seen him up a couple of times.
You know, I go in there and it's just me and Elsie. He'll keep me talking for about an hour. And I'll be the only one in there. I'll be typing to him. We'll just be talking back and forth. And you know how I type, so I have about a million typos. But he still knows what I'm saying, so. I'm the best British, though.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at him.
I don't know. Should we fight over it?
Oh, by the way,
mess.
Fight to
Could
the
get
death.
messy in the
A
room
gauntlet,
tonight.
A duel.
yeah, you better watch out. You don't want to mess with Charlotte.
Throw down your gauntlets.
But Noisy, I don't know if he was aware that we're having a fish auction on Tuesday at 4 p.m. And then we're having another one at the end of the month. It's going to be in the evening, probably around 6 or 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we're still looking for vendors for people who can ship. If you have any fish that, and if you're able to ship and you want to be part of it and put your stuff up for bid, it's not forbidden.
There's two for Jeff tonight.
There goes another one.
Oh. He's on a roll.
Somebody stop him before he hurts himself.
Somebody's.
This coffee is spiked.
This is actually, to be honest, you know what? This is my second cup today. I've only had
No
one.
kidding.
Wow.
I had a 2-liter bottle of
Wow.
Pepsi, but that's not the same, really. I mean, the coffee, I drank the pop and it's like,
No,
The
it's
coffee
just
is-
sugar.
not very much. I put just a little pinch of sugar in this.
If
No,
I have
in
tea,
the
I put
cu- in
four
the
sugars
pot.
in it.
Ah, that's it. Between
Hey,
the
Jeff,
two.
how
Or
do
the
you-
soda.
Oh,
Jeff,
Noisy
do you
doesn't want to
usually
sell
buy
any
your
fish.
What's that?
Go ahead, Mike.
How do you usually buy your fish, Jeff? You go to a shop or do you buy them online?
I buy most of my stuff online.
Hmm.
I do buy stuff locally, but my LFS is so overpriced. I mean, he honestly is overpriced. You go someplace and you see, like a regular red wag platy. We're talking like $8.99 for one of those. For a platy.
Yeah.
And that's a $3. That's a $3 fish all day long, any place.
Pardon you.
Is it because of his location or the quality of the fish itself or something?
It's because he's the only LFS in the area. He's the only one.
I'm gonna jump down, guys. I got a few things to get done, but I'll be lurking in the chat.
All right.
Okay, Adele.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Bye.
Bye, Adele.
The,
Thank you. But yeah, I used to get stuff online, and then I every once in a while I go to like PetSmart or Petco,
Mhm.
and if I see, I've gotten good fish from those places. Everybody say, "Oh, I don't buy anything from Petco or that because you're going to get sick fish." But if you just observe them enough, you can tell if they're going to be all right or then you quarantine them. And,
Yeah, if you do the necessary, chances are very limited.
how about you? How do you
Unless
do your
you buy
fish?
a decent fish?
You buy yours locally, or do you get yours online?
A bit of a mix of both. I usually, for the more special stuff, I need to go online. That's in the Netherlands that I order, so it's just the country next to us. And for more common stuff, I just go to the local fish store. But usually, the quality isn't great, or the choice is like pretty very, very common. Your bread and butter type fish. So majority, like I said, of my more specialized or more oddball fish, they come from Holland, and if it's like a simple tetra or something, it goes from around here. And I do got had a sweet batch that I picked up from a local breeder, and those are my CPDs.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I got about like 20, 25 of them.
Oh, wow. We have a special guest here. We have Bunny Viper just joined. Everybody's special, but she's.
Hi,
And I
bud.
think-
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello, Bunny.
And I think Mark is still here, I believe.
Hi,
also.
Bonnie.
Hey,
How
Mark.
are you, Bunny, honey? Good to see you. See, I'm so
Lucky
glad
he's
to
also
catch
there.
you live again. I hope you're having a great evening. I am now. No, I have been having a great evening, but it's great to have you also. Yeah. I don't know. Sure, Mark, are you still here? Because he missed you last time, and I think he was upset because he missed you. Let me see if he's up there yet. Let's scroll. I think he was in here earlier. Yeah, he was here, wasn't
Thanks, David. Just posted my link.
he? Oh, there he's got his. There, you got your picture up there now, David. I see it now.
Yeah, thank you, Charlotte, for enlightening me.
Oh,
I think
nice.
that was Adele, bless her.
That was
Oh,
Adele.
Adele, that's right.
Oh,
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm here to help.
very nice. Now, where do you get most of your fish at, David?
I have bought from Aquahuna, Billy Boys shrimp,
Billy Boy.
and Wet Spot.
Oh, I bought
Yeah.
West Billy. Me too.
I think that Billy Boys, I think I had gotten some of my the plecos that I lost.
Oh,
Shoot, now I can't remember what they were. I had bought some from Aquahuna. I had bought some from Billy Boys shrimp, and then I ended up losing the whole colony.
Oh.
Yeah, what were they? They were the oh wow, don't even know if I'm at a brain freeze. I don't even
Were they
know.
Cardinia?
hello, Tata Loves. I lost a whole colony of my Xenotoka Dodroi Goodians.
I saw that happen to you. Yes.
Oh,
You get
well, no,
qualities.
I
How's
lost.
your-
That was one of the colonies. I lost both colonies now. When I
Oh,
moved
you
that-
did?
Yeah, when I moved the stand over, what I did is I had, in order, because it was still a couple 100 pounds at least, but I got the water down to about 1.5 to 2 inches, right? And then me and my buddy, we kind of lifted it and kind of screeched it across the floor about 8 feet. And then as soon as I started filling the tanks up immediately. But what I did, I found out, Mark Shelley told me that what I did wrong. I went around and I put all this, the safe that I use in the tanks to dechlorinate it, and then I started putting the water. Well, I didn't really know that it would take nearly all the O2 out of the water. And between that and the shock of I temperature matched it, but the pH probably was quite a big swing from what it was because I have low KH. But yeah, I still have there's a couple little ones in there that are still. But I do have a male and 3 females in with the fire mouse, and they're going to be producing a lot.
Hello, Tata.
Bye, Tata.
Hi, Tata. Have a good evening. And Bunny, did you see that Mark's here?
Good luck with your new job, Tata.
Congratulations.
Oh, you got a new job. Oh, nice. Have a nice day, Tata.
Oh, that's lovely, Tata.
Oh, cool. 2 years
Oh.
contract and a new visa. Awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it is. Very nice. Oh, there she is. Mark, so glad to see you. I've been hoping to run into you. Yes. She was here the other night, Mark, and I said, "Oh, wow, I wonder where Mark's at. He's not here. He's going to be upset." Yes. Good news, Tata. Yes. You're very welcome, Tata. So, yes. You know what? I think I want to look at fish another time, if that's all right with you guys. I'd rather just sit here and talk, to be honest.
If you like.
I don't know why you have to tease us like that.
Oh, well, we could go look if you want to.
No, that's all right. You're in
mean,
charge.
I figure that. Oh, there's Ian. Hello, Ian. Would you like to join us up here, Ian? I'm not sure what your timeline's like, but we have another room for another guest. I'm going to drop the link here for you just in case. No pressure if you want to join us up here and have a chat.
Hey, Jeff, do you happen to have that link from that guy from Indonesia who you bought Katapa leaves off?
He no longer sells them because they had there's some type of military action that happened over there, and from what I understood is when I contacted him, his place got burned down. So I have no idea but he doesn't do it anymore. But I got a lot of them. I'll show you. I got some left here too. This bag was absolutely stuffed with these.
Yeah, you've been promoting the Katapa man for a couple of weeks now, and now that we need him, no more
Yeah.
Katapa.
Look at them. That's gold
Ooh.
right there.
That's a big one.
Yeah. But they weren't Katapa leaves. Those were jackfruit leaves that I got from him.
Oh, yeah, any kind of leaf,
These are something. This was not the same one. This is these are Katapa, but I have jackfruit leaves. And they were from Sri Lanka.
Ah,
I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to try and look up. I'll go to eBay and check out my purchase and find out where that was from.
yeah. For those, I usually go on Amazon and hope to find like some cheap deal,
Ah. Did Christine just leave the stage here? No, it's. Oh, that's your tank right there. Nice. Is that your betta, Christine?
The betta. Yeah, the betta's right here.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
pretty one.
Very nice.
And there's a shrimp in the back.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, I do have a shipping update from remember I was sending those plecos to Bewizzle? It was the first time I used the heat sealer, right? And I sent him, well, he wanted to send him a pair of them. And so I sent 2 pair, and one of the pairs, somehow, it must have been the heat seal because those 4 mil bags are really tough. But long story short is he got them today. He got a nice male and a nice female, but the other 2, the bags leaked out and they died.
That's
So,
yeah, keeping fish is really tricky, actually. In my opinion, keeping a fish is like the most difficult animal to keep decently. If you want to do it decently.
I think what I want to do next is instead of using the heat sealer, what are those things where you it puts like the metal band around it and you can just crunch it right down and make it real tight?
I don't know how it's called, but I've seen those at LFSs, like they do, yeah.
Yeah, I want to get oxygen. I want to twist the bag up, and then put that around there and clench it down and secure it that way, I think.
You know how I cheap ass oxygen? I just take a little air pump like usual. You know, you put
That's what I
the
did,
air
but-
line onto it, and I put the tube into my little bag, and I keep it around like that, and it blows up my little bag with pure air.
Okay, I did that same thing with mine, but the pump will run a sponge filter just fine, but it didn't barely put any air in the bags. I mean, I got it. It took me a while, but I got them.
You really need to put your finger very tightly around it and make sure that your air tube goes into the bag pretty well underneath of where you're pinching it. You see what I mean? So if you
Oh,
put
yeah.
it down, yeah, then it works better. And really keep it tight around it, and it will inflate it. That's how I do it.
And then you use a heat sealer as well.
No, I don't use a heat sealer. No, I just do it the old school way with rubber bands, you know. When I sell fish to people, it's like in the old days.
Yeah. Well,
I even ran out of fish bags once, and I just used like old tattoo little
Fishy on.
plastic bags that we used to put over bottles and stuff. And I just used those to put fish into it.
We have Fishy on Tank here. Hello, Fishy on.
Hello, Fishion.
Hello, Fishion.
Hi, Glenn. Brandon. Everybody's pouring in all of a sudden.
Yeah, quite a group got going.
There's probably some other live stream that just ended.
There's
We're like the
GR.
last bar that is open, you know, after a night of going out.
It is bizarre how long it takes to fill a bag with air out of your air pump.
It takes
It
a
is.
long.
Yeah,
I wanna
yeah,
go-
it takes a-
I'm
yeah, it
going
does
to
take a little while.
I'm going to get pure oxygen for mine. I'm going to have to get that.
I just dropped the line off of my main line. I just have an extra line hanging down that I'll use. It's pretty much blowing all the time, so
Does it take a long time with that too, or
yeah, it's crazy, yeah. I mean, you really got, like Mike says, you got to make sure you get a good hold on to the top of that bag around that air hose, because
what
it
I do?
doesn't take much for it to just leak right out.
That's
What did
true.
I do now? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
But I
Oh,
must
for
say, with
God's
the
sakes.
back trick,
I got to
you
jump
know,
back out
those
again. I'll
trick-
be back.
Hey.
Once that you get the hang of it, you blow them up like nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Come on.
But I use usually like a simple little kitchen bag, you know, which the plastic is a little bit more thin, because usually people that come and pick up fish here
Oh
they
yeah.
drive more than 30 minutes.
Um,
Yep.
So,
I did something again, Charlotte, and I can't hear anybody. Can you hear me?
Can you
Yeah, I
hear us?
can hear you.
What did I do?
I think
I
you
did
just
control.
need to close it and reopen it.
Sure what I
He
did.
can't hear you, Charlotte.
Oh God damn it!
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you nod your head if you hear me? You can hear me, and I can't hear you guys. What did I do? I was just dropping the link.
Refresh it.
Hello, Gabriel.
Couldn't we get Jeff like one of those handbooks
Yeah,
like
what did I
Internet for
do?
Dummies?
I need a
Yeah.
whiteboard.
I've never
so
had this many
refresh.
technical problems in a long time.
Refresh
is the
it.
deal?
Close it. Reopen it.
I'll go to
I
my
told him to refresh it.
audio here and see what.
Yeah,
Somebody
somebody
type
please put it
refresh,
in
thank
the
you.
chat. That way he's gonna notice it. Put it in big lettering.
Testing.
Thank
okay,
you,
check
David.
this out. Oh, I see.
You gotta love Atkins' comment. Press more buttons.
That'll work. Yeah. Right. Somebody do sign language for him, but he's blind, so he won't see
Still
it.
can't hear anything. Okay. You might have hit the mute button.
Refresh
checking it here.
it.
Oh, that's working. Oh, what was that?
Oh, can you hear me?
He's back.
Yay.
How did you do that?
I didn't do anything, Jeff.
What'd you do,
Oh
Jeff?
my God. I don't. I don't know what happened. My goodness. Well, anyway, I'm back again.
Welcome back.
I couldn't hear anybody again.
Look, Mark felt sad for you and gave you 5
Oh,
memberships.
Mark, thank you so much, sir. That is so kind of you. I was starting to panic. I was like, again, what's going on here?
We need to
That's
press
crazy.
the key.
Yes.
These
Thank
are
you so much, Mark. That's so kind of you, sir. Thank you.
Nathan and George and Kathleen,
Yeah. Oh.
Adam McReynolds.
These
Oh,
are
that-
African dormice.
Oh
Really?
yes. George RB3.
Hi, Fishion.
Come on.
He would. Nathan Hubby. Very, very nice.
Gonna do that, Glenn. Gotcha.
Oh, Kathleen. I know Kathleen. She's nice too. I mean, everybody's nice, but I recognize some of these.
Yeah, be careful, Jeff.
Yes.
She's nice, but no one else is.
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I
You
realized.
just implied it. You implied it.
Oh no. I
Putting
didn't
Jeff in a tight spot there,
I know, right?
making him sweat.
My wife yells at me when I make fun of Jeff.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she likes you a lot. So
Oh, that's
Same
nice.
here, by the way. Kim always complains that we need to stop making fun of you.
Oh,
oh yeah, see, yeah,
It's a party
Kim's- I could tell Kim's got a big heart too. Yeah.
That's my finger. Thank you.
I know Christine has the fish, and the up there. Those are what are those called again, Charlotte?
Dana?
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
the creeping Charlie?
These are the
Yeah, we
African
call-
dormice.
Oh, okay. Because somebody's asking, are those gerbils or flying squirrels?
No, African dormice.
African dormice. That's right.
African doormat. Got it.
Doormats. Well, you put enough of them together, and you get a doormat. Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
There's probably
Leave the
enough
butt
in here
funny.
to do that. They've bred. I reckon I've got about 30 of them at the moment.
Well, you can stitch a carpet up out of them.
That would makes an excellent doormat.
I'll just have welcome going right across me. Welcome. Yes, that is very, very kind, Mark. Thank you, sir, so much. That's very, very nice. And Vinoxky is in. Hello, Vinoxky.
Hello,
Hello there.
everyone. Right, who wants another one?
Hello, new people.
Yes.
My
welcome.
finger.
Hello, Fishion.
I'm just going to take a guess here. 1987, is that the year you were born, Fishion, or is that, or am I getting to, let's see here.
What are you doing there? 1987. That's Mike.
Yeah, I probably meant me.
Hmm.
Are you doing you doing with Mike on Sunday, Jeff?
Yes, is he, I seen him come in here. Are you still here, Mike?
He just said gotta go catch you Sunday.
Oh, why don't you jump up here with us
Oh yeah.
for a few minutes?
See you later, Mike.
All right. I put the link in there. If you'd like to join us up here for a couple minutes and talk about the stream, that's going to be fun. The Wave Makers is an awesome. I love going there every other Sunday.
Oh, is that what you guys are doing every other Sunday?
He's doing it every other Sunday, but I think he said that in the wintertime he might go every Sunday. I told him it's better to go for consistency. It's better to do the same day every week. It really, you get a lot of traction. They see once you get it, it starts out kind of slow, and then after a while, people start getting, oh, he's doing it again this week, and then the next week, and the next week, and then before you know it, at least that's what happened with me anyway. I was going, and I'd get like 6 or 7 people in chat, 5 people,
That's, crazy.
and then it started growing. Christine, that's a lovely beta. I've been considering another beta myself lately. Oh yeah, you should do that. You absolutely should.
Oh,
do that.
thank you, Bunny. I definitely love him. It's a shame you can't see the nano shrimp I got in there. For some reason, I can't pick them up on my phone.
Oh,
Oh,
And I thought Big Red, my Beta ate all my nano shrimp, and nope, they were all hiding underneath the big rock in the middle of the tank. And after about a good maybe 10 days, they started all slowly creeping out, and yeah, that was it. I mean, they're all over the plants and everything.
I have a pair of plakat bettas, and I got blue dream shrimp, but they don't bother any of them.
Yeah, I thought they ate them. I have the Blue Dream. I have the Candy Cane. What's the other? It's not the Bloody Mary ones. I can't remember what the other red ones are.
Cherry shrimp.
Cherry. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a big variety pack.
I find Neos live quite well with betas, to be honest. I've kept them in the past together.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do well with the angels.
Yeah, the angels will make a nice treat of them. They'll
That they
snack them.
did. That they did.
That's right, Mark. You cannot fight the addiction, so don't even try it. Get that beautiful betta and enjoy it. Oh, did I lose somebody?
Yeah,
Mike.
where'd Mike go?
Mike, I'm going to drop the link just in case he... Mike, if you can hear me, I'm dropping the link here again, just so when you get back in. So there he is.
Oh, he's waiting.
Next up again, waiting and back. Oh, you're waiting and back.
Oh,
There he is. Okay, there. I see it now.
Thank you, Jeff.
You know what happens is when you have, if you don't scroll up the entire bottom part, like a lot of times you can't see who's underneath there because it's completely covered up by the toolbar. And that's what happens. But when I was like, it's good that you say I'm in backstage and I can just check that out. But I like to have it.
I figured it was easier that way.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Mark's hit it on the nail there. You can't fight the addiction. And right there, I've got that there. Let me see now. Oops. I'm going to put you on the big screen for a second, if you don't mind, Charlotte.
You can if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the actually there's more. No, not that. There's another layout we can do too. That is the other one that I don't know. I think StreamYard has cut down some of their. Oh, there it is, right here. This is what I want. There it is. Perfect. Not me. What happened? What happened? Oh, there she is.
Why, Jeff?
I didn't do that. There we go.
oh my God, that's too funny.
No, nothing. Fishy on that. Hello, John. How are you?
Hi, John.
John, can I ask you a question? Would you mind jumping up here with us for a few minutes? Or is it not feasible? I'll drop the link just in case you'd like to. Right there. I've been waiting to have a live stream with John. I just got to figure out the best time to do it. Hello, Fish Folk. Just got home from work. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what is he? When's he usually on?
He's on Fridays at noon Eastern Standard Time.
All right, that's right. That's why I don't catch him. I miss so many of those afternoon shows. Yours, even your Wednesday one. It's tough for me to catch that one.
Yeah, I prefer actually doing. I like nighttime better myself, but I started on 3:30, and I'm just like, if I change that, it might be like I might be putting a lot of people off. So that's why I can do 2 streams on Wednesday. I can do one in the afternoon and one at night.
Yeah.
We could call it the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous late night.
Hey, Ed.
Something
Welcome.
like that. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have to be this late. We can always do it, like 9 o'clock or whatever. Usually after Dan's fish, because he's always giving away fish on his live stream,
Right.
and it's amazing. I mean, he's like 400 people in there in his chat, and they stay the whole time because they want to try and win. This week it was Rainbow Shiners.
They bail fast after it's over.
That is.
Not that I haven't
Not
done
about
that
it.
too, but and there have been those Wednesdays where I just go and show up at 10 o'clock. So, well, 10 o'clock my time, but
Yep, right before he does the drawing, and you can just hit the pound, whatever it is, and I hang out for a long. I mean, the thing of it is, I mean,
yeah,
go
I try
for
and
the-
hang out there. Yeah,
Yep, I hang out for most of the time, but sometimes you get hour and a half goes by and you does the thing and you don't win. It's like, okay, well, this is interesting, but time for dinner or whatever. Just he gets a lot of watch. I bet if he gets 300 or 400 people in there for an hour and a half waiting for that drawing. I know he's got to be getting about
the watch
200
hours.
probably 200-300 watch hours per live stream.
So, Jeff, let me ask you: when do those watch hours get posted to your YouTube stats?
Should be pretty much immediate. So, in other words, when you go to hit on your video and you see analytics, if you go to like your live stream, you go back to replay it, and there'll be like little blue buttons that will say analytics or manage or something.
Yeah, I mean, I
Click
did.
Huh?
Yeah, manage videos, right?
Yeah, click on the analytics, and that'll show you what your peak viewer was. In other words, if you had 25 people, so the peak viewers were 25, and then the average viewers, say they're 18 or whatever, and then it'll show you the duration and then the watch hours.
Yeah, it just has not added them to this month's watch time yet.
4 days later, they hit your total. Someone's just GNC.
What's
about
that?
it.
What's
Yes.
that?
4 days later, they hit your total.
Oh, I see.
Yep. And Gabriel, if you'd like to jump up here, you're more than welcome, or anybody else who would like to. We have room for one more person. If you'd like to come join the chat. Oh, there's Ed. Hello. Ed's Aquatics Exotics is here. Late Great Fish Show. Yes. I tell you, we had a great tour last Wednesday. Was a fantastic tour. I'm telling you, that was. I've had a lot
Quite
of.
a few of the females in this tank are holding.
Oh. Or they're buried.
Yeah, and I've got buried in the other 2 tanks as well. Well, 3 tanks. I keep forgetting there's 4.
Yeah, that's right. There's Kathleen. Hello, Kathleen.
Hello, Kathleen. Welcome.
Hello, Kathleen.
Yes. Our good friend Mark Sturlson. Yes, he's so generous, and I'm so glad to have you here, Kathleen. Oh, here's this one. I just redid this one. I had this one turned off for the longest time. The stream element here. It's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
little. It's kind of like the Serenity Prayer for fish.
Every time that I read that, it makes me grin.
Yeah, doesn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
You can't keep
That was
everything.
honestly the first thing that I saw when I discovered your channel, like the 3 elements thing, and I was like, oh my god, this is funny. I need to stay with this guy.
No, I thought it was someone's channel, the stream elements, and I was like, wow, they're really weird.
Oh no! I did all this.
No, I just thought some random person was coming in your chat and typing these things out, and I was like, wow, they're really into their fish.
The first thing I legit thought it was somebody doing that too. I was like, wow, this guy can type really fast, or does he like copy paste everything,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm
And I
mad
had
at
the thing with
Brad.
fish
And then I was
handling,
like-
you know, I
was
wasn't
like,
sure.
Why are they repeating themselves?
Over and over and
Yeah.
over.
Over and over again. I just woke up after dozing off watching another live stream. 4 days later, they hit your total. Yes, that's what Gabriel's saying. Yep. And I'm catching up here with the chat. I'm falling behind on the chat again, but there we go. Good day, everyone. Kathleen, are you in Australia also? Or are you in America, or what country are you from? Not that I'm being nosy or anything, but a little bit.
She could be in Michigan.
Oh, could be.
The way how her name is spelled is very Germanic style, like German, Dutch. We call it. We would say Kathleen. That's typically how we would write it.
We have a lot of Kathleens here too.
Yep. Yes.
Oh, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania. Mhm.
Ah.
I'm up in Michigan.
But hasn't Pennsylvania got originally a lot of German
Dutch,
and Dutch
yep.
settlers?
Yep. Loaded with the Amish.
Hello, John.
Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
I want to raise those puppies.
Welcome in, sir.
Yeah, it's not letting me get my camera going. Give me a second. I'm going to jump back out.
All right. Wondering. The device not connected. It says. What I'm seeing from the little frame here, it says device not connected.
Yeah, when you first come in, if you don't tell it it can access your camera, it just won't let you through the whole stream.
Ah,
Kathleen, are you in Eastern or Western Pennsylvania?
I don't
have
think
a
I've
new
ever known
friend
Kathleen.
There's that Dream Element guy going again.
Yeah, this is this is for Keith, Aquatic Fanatics UK. He's getting really close to 1K, and I wanted to put him on here for a bit. And so what I'm going to do is I just kind of like rotate people out and then new people back in, just to help people. You know, I just like
Yeah, sure.
no, I do. I do that. When they just getting close to that. So. Huh?
Kathleen's in Western Pennsylvania.
Oh, Western. Okay.
I'm up by Erie.
Where's Melvin located at?
Melvin's down around Pittsburgh, just east of east of Pittsburgh.
Oh, that would explain why his boy's wearing the Pittsburgh outfits.
No, I bust his chops about that Pittsburgh stuff all the time. I really felt bad because we had to go to Pittsburgh today for Carolyn's doctor's appointment. And I really wanted to take him some fish, but I just didn't have time to pull it all together.
Pittsburgh, that's the Pirates, right?
Pirates and the Steelers and the Penguins.
And Penguins.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I seen your credences, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yep.
Yeah, they're really happy.
Yeah, they've gone really colourful. That's one of the
They're
main.
gonna make you a bunch of babies in no time.
Oh, they will.
Yeah, cribs.
There's a female.
Yeah, Ed's on. Ed's
Yeah.
down what? He's down between Pittsburgh and West Virginia.
In
Oh.
Chattanooga.
Oh, wow.
No, that's not Chattanooga. It's
Oh.
a different
Oh.
Ed.
I don't know.
Is there a Chattanooga, Pennsylvania? I know there's one in Tennessee.
I don't know that. Google probably knows.
I'll ask
Google
you.
knows everything.
Even if it's wrong, they know it.
It is.
Pennsylvania. No, Siri, listen to me.
They've got two new fish, but they're hiding.
Siri,
Is that what made him chat up? We said Steelers instead of Stillers.
You know what? I just asked Siri if there was a Chattanooga in Pennsylvania, and she says, "I don't know where you are." I'm saying, "I'm right here, for God's sake." Arguing with her. I'm in a few miles outside of Uniontown. When does the NFL start? Glenn's asking. I don't know.
Isn't it usually September, October? This period sometime?
It'll start. Yeah, I don't know if it starts this week. I think it starts this week, but I'm more into the. I'd rather watch college ball than the NFL.
I got kind of put off on the NFL after Buffalo lost 5 times in a row or something like that. I was like, wait a minute.
That was 25 years ago.
Well, I know.
You're talking about their Super Bowl losses, 3 in a row.
No, they went 5 in a row.
That's right. That's
They
right.
went 4 years in a row and lost every single time.
Yeah, that's right.
After that, I was like, I just gave up. I was like, nope, no more for me. I've had it.
That's a true fan. I give up.
At 4 times, like 3 times, I was like, okay, now. Then the 4th time rolled around and said they've got to win now, and then sure enough, they did. Oops, John was right there. I'm sorry about that, John. Sorry about that, sir. I didn't. You know how this
You
works.
gotta holler, John.
Yeah, just got here. Just got back.
Oh,
Got it
good.
right.
I didn't want to keep you waiting. Sorry about that.
No, it's all
Okay,
good. So hopefully my audio's good.
it is very good. Sounds
Hello,
great.
John.
Hi, John.
Hello.
So we have Sweetacre Coy, we have Mike Myers, we have David Ellsworth, and we have Charlotte. That's her main screen right there. She's showing her tank. And we have John from My Fish Tank Aquatics. Nice.
Well, thanks for
Johnny
having me
no
up.
shoes.
Oops, where'd she go? She just went black. I didn't do anything, I don't think. Are you still there, Charlotte?
This time it wasn't Jeff.
It wasn't.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't know that for sure.
Yeah,
No.
Did you push on the buttons, Jeff? You see what happens when you taunt Siri too much?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Jeff Kane got out of his remodel project.
Oh, this is cool. StreamYards allows you to chat now through the chat on StreamYard.
Yeah.
Calling it break time, Jeff.
Isn't that great? But not on the phone. You can only do it with the laptop or.
The computer. Yeah.
Yep. So I can just say hello here, like.
I need to do some research. Me and Whip were trying to discuss earlier today if he said that he thought that they were going 1080 on the free, and I don't know if they are or not. I gotta look. So
Oh. That would be nice.
yeah, I don't think they will. That's my opinion. Just because I hear they're upping their price, since they've been bought out. So
I wish they would. Well, I know they can't have unlimited hours, but that's what really kind of gets me. I mean, if it was less, $20 a month is pretty steep for just having unlimited streaming.
yeah.
I know you use some other dogs.
Used it a lot.
So today and last week, I used a thing called Rumble. And with Rumble, I can connect to Twitch. I can connect to Twitter. I can connect to multiple platforms. It's a free and open. It's a free open speech platform. So there's a lot of politics on there. But like Father Fish is on there. Adele's on there now. There's a few. And I used their studio, and it ran really well. I had to make some adjustments to my scenes for OBS, but no biggie. So,
Yeah, I like Rumble. I'm on Rumble too.
are you? Okay, I'll have to try to find you. So, is it the same as your YouTube channel?
No.
Okay.
Does that do Instagram as well? Did you say was it Instagram as well, or?
I don't know if they do Instagram or not yet. So I'd have to look. So,
You guys sometimes also have the feeling that although it's handy and it's fun and all that, but there's just like way too much options like Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and Thingy, and TikToky, and
yeah.
Thingy, and oh my god, I'm
just-
only 37 years old and I'm already like,
Yeah.
like, and every 6 months there's like a new app or thing that young people are using, and I
I'm
don't do anything.
taking myself down to like Facebook, but you can't stream like on StreamYards. I know they won't connect to Facebook anymore. But with Rumble, I think I can. I haven't tried it, but I'm gonna try, and I'm keeping Facebook, I'm keeping Twitter, and I think in YouTube, and that's kind of where I'm keeping in Twitch. So it's the only things I'm keeping. So
That's all
there,
right.
like you said, there's too many social medias out there. It's just hard to keep up with everything. And I'm not a TikToker, even though I have an account.
Yeah, I don't do any TikTok. I just got Instagram not too long ago, but I have a hard time. I don't have Discord. I can't navigate that for some reason. I had it for a bit, but it's like it just was kind of weird for me. So I just like to stick on YouTube now and then Instagram.
Yeah. Fish Room, I think it's only if you, like I said, they were making some changes, and they were making it so that like you couldn't use StreamYard was having a hard time with their API or something. So, and Discord is the other thing I do have. I do, you know, because I have a Discord channel for my channel. So
Oh, that would GRB is saying that after using free StreamYard for a while, they sent me an offer for like $9 instead of the $20 subscription. Now that would be
That's interesting.
that's interesting. I mean,
Yeah, worth the money.
that might be worth it at that price, but $20 just seems a little bit steep for me for that.
I think
It
with
is.
that $9 one, I think they still keep the logo up in the corner, but they give you a few more items, and then only $7.20 is the max.
But unlimited streaming, I'd be fine with that if I
A
got
lot of-
unlimited.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like to stream in 1080 and 4K. You know, I'm not going as far as 4K. I don't know if my internet would handle that, but it's, I do like to go 1080. So, and with Rumble, you get that free. And I think EV Mux is another one that they have a lot of features, but they're pricier than StreamYard, and Restream's, nah. So I'm the guy that tries out all the streaming services.
Yeah. Well, that's
So you're
good though,
going to become the
because
guy that I'm going to ask about,
Yeah,
about streaming
exactly.
services.
I love knowing there's somebody out there that practices.
It is.
Well, I mean, to me, I'm looking at it like, okay, we can all talk fish and stuff on it, even though I'm trying these different things. But if somebody's willing to try them, I'm the guy. I just, and if I can help people, like, hey, this is a better, this might be a better service. I mean, I like Streamlabs, but and for $149 a year, but I can do everything you can do in Streamlabs with OBS. So
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
yeah, it's like all the scenes and stuff that I have, like I can change, like I could go in right now to OBS and I could slap up stuff in my little panel here that I have on my stream. I just made some quick adjustments to it. So, hi Bunny, nice to see you. And nope, I still have no shoes.
Honestly, Johnny, I'm getting the feeling that you're more tech savvy than me and David together.
Yeah, right.
Well,
You
I'm
can't.
only,
I can't use tech and savvy in the same sentence.
he's light years ahead of me. I'm so far. I'm a dinosaur, but I'm also a slow dinosaur.
I'm the one that everybody in my family called when there was a issue with the computer or something like that. So I kind of picked up on some things pretty quickly, and then when I started, I actually used to stream when I was at the same time, matter of fact, that I'm on now, when I was doing cord cutting and stuff like that, and trying to sell boxes and stuff and programming them for people. And I got out of that because there's such a gray area in the cord cutting, which is, I get why they do it because everything's so pricey, but my wife was like, let's stay away from that gray area, John. We don't want you to get in trouble. So
Yeah, Jeff.
Well, it's
Haynes
good to
got
have
that
you
right.
around.
Yeah,
If
Jeff
Jeff
saying
decides to mute us again, we know that we have Johnny to rely on.
I'm just willing the guinea pig, that's all. So
Jeff
I
saying
know.
needed for more than 720p. Yeah, I'm satisfied with 720 actually. I mean, but that's just me. I mean, some people really want that 4K experience and really. My
Guys
eyes
that
aren't
want
good. I can't
guys
really
that want to
see-
show off their beard want that 4K experience.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep.
Miss Ivy, how have you been? Haven't seen you in a while, so
She's
hopefully
been coming
everything's-
out night lately. I noticed that about almost every live stream I do at this time of night, she pops in here. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Good to see her on the streams.
So
Yes,
the
we
one
have.
the one camera I was using, I'm actually, this one does Wi-Fi, so I think I'm going to eventually try to figure out how to hook it up Wi-Fi to maybe put it on a tripod or something so I can get a better view of my fish, or, you know, and be able to run a power cord to it or something. And I know I have to figure, like I said, I got to play with it and figure it out some more.
Yep. Yeah, it's interesting the different platforms we can use. Somebody's talking about Restream earlier.
Yeah, Restream is kind of like StreamYards. They had a lot of features. They're more expensive again than StreamYard was at the time. So, but I heard
They still
StreamYard,
have they still have a free version though. Restream does.
they do, and actually, I think what they used to do is they allowed you, like I used to be able to do 4 or 5 different places
Oh wow.
and for free, and then they cut it down to I think 2. I can't remember what it is now. I'd have to go back and look at their plans again. And but I know Adele, when she was using them, they had a hard time. She had a hard time with them. She said it was laggy. It wasn't really showing well, and so
Oh, what happened?
He in the room.
Did I do that?
there we go.
Press another button again. Damn it. Oh, I'm plagued with that. I was trying to say hello to Stephen P. I was trying to type a message. Hello, Stephen P. Just do it that way.
Hello, Stephen.
I can barely talk better than I can type, so I. But
I just can't wait to get back to some normal hours so that I can.
you're working second shift right now, aren't you?
No, I've been filling in closings. Like I work my normal 4-hour shift, like for 9 hours because I lost an hour because of all the. They decided not to open up until 6 now, and I used to be in at 5 every morning for my 4 days on, and then I go and I cover at other stores that are nearby me for the company I work for, and then so they're shorthanded at the one store, so I've been filling in Monday nights after I get off at my one shift doing a double for 16 hours, and then Friday nights. So, but they moved me an hour for now so that this other guy can help out some of the time he's losing. So I like that because now I can stream on Fridays and not, have to worry about getting out the door in time for the shift. So, which is why I couldn't do it before. And I mean, I went almost, I think my last stream up until today was 8:23. So it was, yeah.
Oh, okay. Now you're at Menards, right?
Yeah, I'm subcontracted to the company. I work for a security company, and then I check you in, or the lane checks you in, and then I check everything going out the gate to make sure that they don't have overshort or wrong items. So
Okay.
they just basically millions of dollars of inventory sitting behind me.
Oh yeah. I bought some things at Menards, and I dealt with the guards there. They stop and they check out the invoice and
Yeah.
all that. And it's. I used to do security too. I was through Securitas. I worked for a while.
Oh, you're
yeah.
too nice to be security.
They're actually very.
Let everyone walk out the door with everything.
I can walk the fine line. I've been doing it 19 years at the store I'm at, and then 17 years for this same company. And I must do the job right because the old GM went to bat for me when they switched companies from the first company I was with. So,
Yeah, we used to have Securitas used to have the contract for GM.
yeah, actually, Securitas they do a lot of the in-store security for us. So, and they actually were doing some of the guard houses for a while at our As a matter of fact, I think they were at our place once or twice before I started. At some of the other stores around us. So, yeah, I've heard that company name.
Yeah, I was only with them for like eight years.
Oh wow!
And then when COVID came around, the building I worked at, they sold that up. They didn't have another site for me, so it is just as well because that's when my wife got cancer. So then she had her surgery, so I had to be home with her anyhow. So it kind of worked out. But I guess it just wasn't meant to be.
I'll show you something here. Let me pull up the light on my timer here. So if you want to blow me up,
Yep, let me do that.
the endlers I got in this tank.
Oh, nice.
These guys are, they're going crazy. Let me see.
What are these? What fish are
Those
these?
are endlers.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Bring it down a little bit.
Hey guys, when buying endlers, I always see like that they put together like a female, but how do I know that that female is actually from the same species, or doesn't it matter? Or because I never kept guppies or endlers, so I don't know about the female. How do I need to do that? Please tell me.
Well, I've when I got my Blue Star endlers, I got them from a reliable source, and I just took it for granted that they were and they keep producing, and well, I guess what it is if they weren't, they wouldn't breed true, and you'd have different variants. With my Blue Stars, they come out, but the males, you can tell by the males. The males look alike, and they look up to spec,
Mhm.
and then you'll have the right ones. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
So here's a question: Are endlers different from guppies in that guppies are all one species? You just have different strains. Is that the same for endlers, or do endlers actually have different species?
They crossbreed.
They can crossbreed.
Well, the endlers and the guppies can, right?
Yes. Endlers and
but I
guppies
mean-
can.
But endlers are one species, right? With just different strains in them,
Yeah.
just like guppies.
And I think different locations also. When I look at the name, sometimes it's like a location, I think.
Well, I know we have Jeff Kane's out there, and I know that he would. I'm pretty sure that they do have a different. I think it's Poecilia wingeye. I think it is
Yeah,
for
that's it.
the endlers, and
Yeah,
then
because they're endlers.
it's Poecilia reticulata for the guppies, I believe.
Right. Okay.
Exactly, that's it.
Gotcha.
I have no clue what the name of mine are. I got them from Outdoorsman Aquatics. My friend Cody, he's been on my streams before. When he's at work, he'll listen in, and he gave me like a bunch of them, and it took I had them in the 5-gallon for a while, and they weren't breeding, and then I moved them into this tank, and all of a sudden I found some fry in there that I didn't see. Got everything moved over, and then now they're going crazy, and that's fine with me.
Yeah, the hens there named Millionfish.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Mine are called Blue Star endlers, and I like them because they stay so small.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I'm interested
Yeah.
in them.
Even the females aren't very big. I mean, compared to the
Is
males,
there
they're
a
big.
difference? Is there a difference in an endler female and a guppy female? Like
Guppy females
that
get a lot bigger.
see?
Jeff can answer that probably better than I can.
In fact, right here, this guy right here could answer that.
We need to add another GF.
What we need to do is Curtis, would you mind jumping up here for a minute with us? Let me know in the chat if you will. I'm going to drop the link just in case you can. We're talking about live bearers at the moment, and he's a specialist.
These are mosquito fish. Really?
He says there are only 3 recognized types of endlers.
That's the old Flemish name for guppies, miljoenvis.
Ah,
But mosquito fish also. That's interesting.
good night, Gabe. Good night, Gabriel.
Angel
sorry.
fish in Dutch are called moonfish, by the way. Manvis.
Came in just in time to say good night.
Good night, GNC.
I often have that in fish stores that I say like the English translation of a name because I'm that used to seeing it in English, and I go, yeah, but that fish, and the dude is like,
These islands are getting heavy. Yes.
Hey, Craig.
Recognize types. Can you? What types
oh,
are
thank you,
those?
Skull. He's Skull knows his antlers.
Well, what's three? Is that 3 species?
3 recognized types of endlers.
What's a type?
Like a subspecies.
A sub?
Let's see what he writes here.
Just drives me crazy. Gotta know too much Latin for that stuff.
Hello, Craig. Welcome.
Hey, Craig.
You can drop me down, Jeff.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We'll do it.
Showing off,
let's do it like this.
yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Nobody wants to see my big ugly mug all
That's
hammered
why
up
I didn't
there.
want my face on there because I thought he'd do that to me.
I'm sure Curtis. He'll put those in there. I think the 3 recognized. Oh, here it is. Let's see here. Gotta get my little helper here. Campama, Camoma, and El Tigre are
Yeah,
all.
I like the El Tigre ones.
All the others are hybrids.
The Altegra, you'll hear a lot of like it was, what was it? Rocco was gonna send me yellow tiger. They, a lot of the times you'll see the name tiger, instead of tigre. So with it, with the yellows, the yellow tigers, and that was that's what I was going to start out with. I was going to put him in the 5 and just get like a couple trios from him. But like I said, Cody gave me these for free, so I couldn't say no.
A fish is always a nice gift.
Yeah, he was just trying to. Yeah, him and I were good friends, and it turns out we're even closer friends now because of the fish stuff. And so
That's you.
This up the top middle, please. Yeah, so that's interesting about that. I've seen the El Tigre endlers. Like mine are called. I guess what they call mine. It must be a particular type of hybrid, but it's called the French Blue Star Endler. It's the ones that I got.
Probably a cultivar.
There's another color variant that I really like. It's called the Silverado, and they're beautiful.
But they are pretty much smaller than guppies, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, they are.
endlers are. Yeah, I don't think they get up over an inch, and the females can get up to, like if the females, so like from what I understand, being a lot of times they're guppy. They are a guppy that's mixed in with that tank or whatever, that's they've been breeding with is, they can get up to the standard size of a female. So, but
Yeah.
the ones I've got aren't that big. So
These females I got here, they only get to about maybe an inch and a half or inch and a quarter. The males, I mean, these are really tiny endlers. The males are like 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah, that's too small.
and
It's pretty small.
Personal preference. It's too small.
and there's a bit, and there is a big distinct. You can see a distinct difference between male and females with them. So
That's true. Big antlers.
okay, yeah. Jeff just said that all the original feeder guppies were endler size. So
Ah. Okay.
I think what I might do is like with the tank upstairs that has the under gravel filter, it's got like 4 inches of pea gravel. It November it'll be running 2 years. I think I'm gonna put a sponge filter in there and let it get get it down, and then I'm gonna get all those fish out of that tank at one point because I have nothing but plastic plants in there because my wife likes color and stuff, and she's the one that looks at that tank all the time. But I think I'm gonna buy some guppies online from somebody instead of maybe 2 sets of trios, and get them from somebody from Fish Fam instead of, because it seemed like everybody I got from our local stores, it seemed like they just never lasted. So I'm going to but I'm gonna take some of my Amazon swords. When I take that under gravel filter, I'm just gonna take the pipe out and kill the under gravel filter because it's been pulling all that crap for 2 years, and then let it's 4 inches of pea gravel, but I'm just gonna leave it just like that, and then I'll run a sponge filter in that 46-gallon tank, and then have a dirted tank basically is what it'll be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So-
you already have the bases and the bioload to go.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
and then
need- no
we got
cycle
some-
need.
yeah, we've got some good, nice looking tetras in there, but I'll just slap them in the 55 because that thing's become a community tank. But my
Yeah.
wife loves to see she'll come over and look at these guys because she loves live bears. So I'm
Oh yeah.
going to get some good ones that maybe will, breed. And
The fun thing about live bearers is that they come in like in a gajillion of bright and special
colors
you know, and they always please people. They're pleasing
Yeah.
to the eye just to watch, and they're easy to keep. They're just a fun basic fish.
You just never know what to go with, like what strain, right? You get them at the fish store, and
yeah,
they've
It
already been
is.
cross-fertilized.
and everything's mixed. It's like they just slap them in a tank, and a lot of times now my LFS actually they keep them. They're separating the males from the females,
Yeah,
just so
well,
that they're
yeah.
not sending people home with pregnant. With
That's
pregnant
probably where I waste the most time in my fish room is pulling male and female guppies.
Culling,
And separating them. Yeah. Because I don't want them all bred all over the place.
Greg, I agree with you.
The pure strains, I finally went and got 3 pure strains of guppies. And I think that's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. To know that you're always going to have a true strain. You know what color fish you're going to have within reason.
Did we lose Christine? I just noticed.
Yep.
Oh, sorry about. Good night, Christine. I'm sorry about that. She get Not sure what happened. I had to go put my phone on the charger over there.
Low battery, she said.
Oh, low battery.
Yeah.
My phone was just about dead too.
Yeah, Craig, I agree with you. I love my under gravel filter. Don't get me wrong, and I'm kind of about dismantling it. But like I said, I know once I stick those Amazon swords and those roots they're gonna clog the bottom of that thing, and I don't want to have to go through all that. I mean, I could just leave those fake plants in and just keep putting duckweed up on top if I really wanted to keep the nitrate levels down and just leave that thing run. But
I don't know, Curtis. I think that sometimes you can check out the fish tanks and you might find something that is mislabeled and well worth the chance.
Let's see if I can point this.
Yeah.
that way. Yeah, I'm going to point this over this way for a sec. Oops.
well, I love going to my LFS because I buy it's a bag like this big of the flake food, and that thing I still got it. I put it in the freezer just because I fill up things like this. This is all ground down for the endlers, and I just drop shrimp and snail food into this one, and into the 5-gallon here because I got nothing but snails. A lot of the snails from when Jeff sent me, they just bred some of the trumpet snails that were in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, when I drop the food, they're out like crazy. I'm actually going to have to probably put some in a net so that they go into the net so I can throw them into another tank.
That's why I love trumpet snails so much.
Yeah.
You just don't need to do anything to keep those guys alive, and you just pluck out 5. 2 weeks afterwards, you see a healthy little population of them.
Mhm.
And when I've got too much, I just fish some out and I feed them to my musk turtles.
When I went to my LFS and I saw that they had a sign for them. They had them for like, I can't remember how much a piece. And I was telling him why I was using them in a dirted tank and stuff like that. And he plucked out like 10 of them, found 5, 10 that were alive, slapped them in a bag. He said, "Here, take them."
Yeah, exactly.
You?
I know Jason and Primetime for that aquatic talk or the podcast that him and
Yeah.
AG do.
Oh,
They were
Tank Talk Live, isn't it that?
yeah that oh my god, they were all over
Tank
how
Top.
bad UGFs are.
Was that the one with KG and
Yeah.
and Jason. I mean, nothing against them. I mean, when I say that, it was just that. Oh, and he's microbiologist. So he knows a lot more about the science of it. So and that's the scary thing, is that there's not a lot of like videos out there or anything about the science of undergravel filtration, except for that anoxic stuff.
What, did he say he liked it or not?
No, they were
against it.
They were very much against it. But
I did.
I mean, I valued their opinions on it. So
yeah, I had that was my first filter when I got my first tank, was an undergravel filter.
Yeah, you hear that a lot. That back in the day it was used a lot, apparently.
in the
I
70s,
have-
they were huge.
I have thrown a lot of them away. I've never used one. They come with a tank, and I throw them away.
Yeah, my tank
I
first. My first
Yeah,
tank
if
came
you
with a hang on the
close
back
it.
filter. So, matter of fact, I had to pay for it. Was like, it wasn't a kit. It was a 15 high. Well, they call them columns now, but it was a 15 high then, and that was my favorite tank too. I wish I could get that back from my sister. She said it broke down in the basement, and it was. I was just running a hang on the back with just the cartridges, and I would just clean the cartridges. I never bought new ones, and I did everything wrong on that tank. I would just take everything out, put the fish in a bowl, go take it, dump it into a tub, and then clean up all the gravel in the tub, and then take it, fill it up with water. Never knew nothing about nitrogen cycles or any of this stuff.
I couldn't get any of my trout guineas to breed, move them into the when they took off. Oh, nice.
Why do you think that was, Curtis? What could possibly be different to make that happen?
Yeah, I
Something
don't know.
that's triggered it. But sometimes it is. I've heard that people like move fish, and all of a sudden the move itself triggers
Yeah,
it.
the move itself. Well, what about? I mean, water movement in an underground filter tank would be different than.
Yeah, with it when on the gravel, it gets pulled down slowly
All the way down through. Yeah.
through that, so you have that big bio load in the bed for
That's
as
the only
far as
thing that
the
would be
oxygen
different.
reading down.
Would be the actual flow of water through that tank.
Did you have success with that GRB? Because I know a lot of a lot of people say with the cichlids, they like to move your substrate around so it'll open up the plate in that section, and then you lose it all. But a lot of people are tolerable to larger gravel and lots of air.
Wow. Okay.
So I went with pea gravel on mine skull. So, but like I said, I did a deep substrate because I'm very big, with the dirt stuff. I'm very big with a deep substrate. So I kind of implemented that in with the undergravel filter. But that's a good sized piece of gravel. So
That's what I'll be doing moving forward, is a deeper substrate, whether I have dirt or not. I've been skimping, not enough to plant anything. I got to get something at least 2 or 3 inches too.
So, like, I would suggest, like, I know Father Fish suggests 2 inches of dirt to 2 inches of sand. I would go, like, if you're just putting it in the bottom and you're getting it to the rim, do a smaller layer of that, especially if you're using
Organic potting soil.
even premium topsoil, which I use topsoil on mine. See which 55 I think I did. The 55 I did premium topsoil, which is got a few more organic stuff in it, higher in it, and I did get hair algae fairly quick, but I get hair algae and everything. So, but I would suggest a smaller layer, but with that 2-inch sand cap. You know, maybe go an inch of dirt, depending on what size tank are you doing it in.
I never used regular dirt. I'm somewhere always scared to use it, you know, because Father Fish, for example, says use dirt like from outside, but I'm really wary of that, you know, bringing in all kinds of toxins and I don't know what is.
Yeah, that's why I use the bag. I use the bag stuff at your local hardware store. So.
Yeah. And so you just use like a normal peat soil or like something that you would use in a pond?
Organic potting soil.
So like with that, what size tank are you doing in that in, Jeff? Or you're planning?
I'm going to be doing I'm going to use some of this. I'm either a 10 or a 20. I'm not sure yet.
Okay, maybe go with a 20 if you can. This way you can do like an inch, and that would be perfect with a 2-inch sand cap.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just like you'll notice when you're really careful putting it in, make sure you have all your plants ready, because once you get to a certain level, you should see cloudiness right away, like a white bloom, like which you just let it go. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's very normal. You're already. It's not an instant cycle, but you're already getting a very good cycle. But like, let your filter run for a day to maybe pull any particulates. But if you got to be really careful in the beginning when you're getting that water in there. I threw a wash rag, that didn't have, it wasn't dirty or anything, a clean rag with another piece of plastic, and then I think I put a plate down on top of those, and then something else just to keep that water from stirring anything up. And the sand will clean really quick. And I used pool filter sand in mine, and now it's brown from the mulm.
Yeah, about that white cloud in the beginning, Father Fish says the same thing, and Diana Wallstedt says the same thing in that video that she did with Lisa from KG Tropicals. They both mentioned the white cloud and not to be disturbed by it.
I mean, when you're going through your setup on a normal tank, that's the one thing you want to see, and a lot of people panic about is that cloudiness. And then again, learning patience in our hobby is heavy.
Yeah.
So
the only dirted tank I have is my original community tank that's about 20 years old and has about 2 to 3 inches of gravel in it, and about an inch of it now is just old fish poop.
Oh, but you started out with gravel and just let it
gravel, yeah. But you can see the layer in it now.
Yeah.
And rooted plants do wonderful in it, but I mean that tank it's probably 20 years old. It's 75, and
oh wow.
I have never pulled anything out of there.
Well, seasoned thing. I can leave it alone. Just let it go.
Yeah.
And it is my absolute. That tank is, for the most part, crystal clear. Glass is clean and clear. There's 2 common bristlenose in there, a Siamese algae eater, and then the other fish. I mean, angels and guppies and tetras But yeah, that tank is just it reached a balance one day, and it was probably not that. When it was after I finally got, like 3 or 4 years ago, when I got into this fish hobby, and then started going YouTube and started with Corey, and finally I had never had a live plant before. And when I planted that tank, all of a sudden it just hit like the perfect equilibrium. I never had to scrape glass on the inside. Everything was clean. It was bizarre. So, yeah, 27 years of fighting it, 17 years of fighting it, and 3 years of pure glory. Knock on wood.
Oh, so actually, wait to hear this now. This was my first one. The Hex was my first dirted tank ever. This one's 2 inches and 2 inches, and that's Stony Creek that's above it, because that's what came with the tank when I bought it from. We bought it online through, I think, the marketplace. my wife's like, "Hey, what do you think of this tank?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool looking one." So her and my granddaughter bought it for me like as an early birthday present. And I said, "I'm going to dirt this one. I'm going to try this. I'm going to take, and I've just run a sponge filter in it the whole time." But I dirted that tank on 7/9 of 2021. So it's been running all this time. And it has totally changed from what it was when I started it with the plants. So it doesn't look anything in the bottom, and those are actually slowing down in growth too. So
Do you give it that kind of nutrition, Johnny?
I've done nothing to it except feed it and let it poop. Let
The
them
natural way.
Let 'em
Yep.
poop.
Just let it go. I don't even have the lasagna look on it that it had for a period of time. So I don't know if maybe the nutrients and stuff are.
My first
probably
Java
also-
fern. My first Java fern I bought from co-op. I put in there and glued to a big piece of fake driftwood, and that thing is about the size of a basketball now. Huge. I love plants. I can't even believe I went so long without plants.
Same thing here. I started out with cichlids, and I was like wholly, to the side of like, I don't need any plants.
Right.
Only rocks will do, only hardscape. I don't get involved into those plants. And all of a sudden, like today, Selfish gave me like the compliment that he never seen us as night plants at mine. I was like, oh my god, And I never consider myself a plant guy. But yeah, here we are.
I'm digging the plants. I don't have very many of them, but I really got the urge to get some really. I want to do a nice scape tank. I do mostly breeding. Most of my tanks are set up for breeding, and that's fine. But I want to have a really nice. I want to make a nice scape tank just so I can sit and enjoy it.
Yeah, and it's fun too to do the maintenance if you like doing it. Like every 2 weeks you cut your little plants a little bit. It's satisfying. It's fun, and like David just said, when you put like quite of an amount of plants in there, all of a sudden it clicks, it works. It's this little biotope on itself, and it just does its merry little way,
Yeah, water movement I think is the key thing about the dirted tank, and it's like I'm running a hang on the back. I actually thought about taking off all the filtration out of the canister or out of the thing and just let it use it just as a pump to move water, and from that but I don't know, there's something in my brain that just says no, you got to keep the filtration going. But that whole bottom in my 55, it's nothing but Amazon swords on it, and they just shoot runners up into the water, and they keep
I think that tank of yours
Yeah.
got the height to go up. That's really nice.
and I just leave them on there now so that like the roots grow a lot, they're growing somewhat long and letting them suck in.
Do their thing. Yeah.
I think I'm way behind in the chat again here. I'm just going to check this here real quick. Yeah, I am.
Have don't push any buttons.
I'm not pushing any buttons. No. I'm scrolling with my mouse. I'm not touching any buttons anymore.
That's funny.
I don't know if you knew what, John, we're having a little auction on Tuesday, the 10th, where we're going to have, now, David, are you going to be part of that one on the Tuesday, or is that later?
I can get something into it.
Okay. So I have David and Mark Shelley so far who have, we'll be able to put stuff up for auction. It's going to be kind of fun,
I would like to know what color of shrimp he's putting in the auction.
I know one of the colors. I don't want to give them all away because he's got some special projects that he's doing. But one of them is going to be, I'll tell you the one though, because he had it out today on his video. It's the yellow 24 karat goldback.
Oh yeah, I did hear that one. You said that one, yeah.
Yeah, they're good looking too.
Yeah, and man, I can't get my yellow golden backs to explode. But I would love to see that colony go crazy, but I just can't get it to go.
'Cause you have hard water, right?
Yes.
They should be going then.
Well, they're in a tank that doesn't get a regular change. I don't change that tank like I probably should. I threw my TDS meter in it last week. 1,400. Thought that was a little high.
Is that cichlids you're talking about?
No, Neo
Oh,
Caridina shrimp.
Oh, Neo Caridina. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No, so I mean, I've gotten it down under 800 with some water changes, but I don't know. I mean, Neo Caridinas, I've always heard like 300, 350 would be tops. But so I don't know if that slowed them down or not, but I imagine it probably did.
Could be. They're pretty hardy, but it takes a while for them before that they really acclimate to new water parameters and circumstances.
Yeah, I probably drove that TDS up way too high on them. I should have been doing more consistent water changes.
Yeah, with a dirted tank, you'll get very high TDS. I'll guarantee you that, no matter what.
Oh, well, on a dirted tank.
Yeah,
This isn't
well,
a
on a
dirted
dirted
tank, but yeah.
That's why I'm so scared to use like regular potting soil. I usually my go-to is Dennerle 6-in-1 because it keeps anything alive, but that lives in combination with that, you know. So
J-Rock, I've
there's no
got
soil onto it, and it
Golden
lives. I'm happy.
Yeah, I've got the yellow golden backs, I've got the blue dreams, I've got red cherries, and I've got pumpkin oranges.
We've got exactly the four same kinds, David. Exactly the same points.
I did actually at one of our local fish club auctions. I got some Caridinas, and let me see if I can remember what they are. Black tigers.
Yeah, don't let that TDS
Black
go
fancy tigers. Black fancy tigers are called, and I got 8 of them at auction, and then I still have 7 or 8, and it's been, I don't know, 5 months, but they have not produced, and I've been cautious about the water. I mean, I do top offs with distilled water. The original tank, it's a 2-gallon tank. And the original tank, the guy I got them from at auction gave me a small envelope of mineral addition, whatever that, whatever the reconstitution chemical is. He said, if you're going to do a 2-gallon tank here, take this much of this and add it to distilled water. So I mixed that original 2 gallons up, and I've only ever topped off with distilled water. It's lidded, so it really doesn't lose water. But I'm so scared of Caridinas and messing with the water parameters.
Look at that. Craig he's been breeding the crystal red shrimp, which is a Caridina, in 1,200 TDS. I was like, W2, yeah. What the F? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems, I mean.
Well, I look at it this way. I mean, what are their TDS out in nature like? I mean, they got dirt, they got leaves that are falling in, breaking down, and
yeah, but they have water. Rain's constantly flushing the creeks out.
And also, we're talking about.
I mean, there's got to be a high TDS in the wild. There has to be a high TDS with all the leaves and all the branches that fall into the rivers and breaks down. I mean, there's going to be tons of TDS.
I think that, like in the Amazon, it heavily depends on the area where you're at. Like some areas will have high TDS where the water just barely flows, and you have that stagnant kind of thing, and then you might have a white rushing river with white water, which hardly has any. So apparently that does a lot too. So I don't know, but I think like for a lot of shrimp or man-made colors and variations, we always need to keep in mind that those animals were never original in the wild neither. They've always been used to those very specific parameters of water and how to be kept. Also the generations before them. See what I mean?
Right, and I agree consistency is a key. However, consistency in nature is not consistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you go from rainy seasons to dry seasons, and that changes a lot. And that does affect their breeding, because I mean, obviously that breeding is seasonal in the wild. So, but yeah, consistency in your home tank and your hobbyist tank, that's key. I do agree with that. And when your tank drives up to 1200 TDS, you need to stop that from going up like that and find a medium that you can hold it at. And I think that's what happened to my yellows, because I mean, I know that my oranges and my reds and my blues, they all get constantly cycled through with my auto system, and their TDS hovers anywhere from 250 to 300.
And Naboko in the chat is always also agreeing the same, that shrimp love a good schedule, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he gave us some information about wild water parameters, but it already blew away.
I don't want to test my water, Steven.
It's an interesting idea, though. I mean, to find out
Speaking
like
of
the local
West.
waterways and stuff. Like we have the Grand River here in Lansing, Michigan. That it goes quite a long ways, but I can't help but think that it's got to have high TDS with all the wood in there. There's like trees in it.
That is funny that Steven says that. I was just thinking this morning, I was thinking I should hang a chart on my wall in the fish room, and every month I should test my water out of the tap and then out of my filtering system before it goes to the tanks, just so I know, see if there's a consistency, see if there's a seasonal change. And I mean, I know my starting point on pH. I don't know my KH or GH on my starting point. So it'd be neat to know that. And
That's
then see
easy
where
to
my
know with a
tanks
simple
go from
little
there.
test.
Yeah. I mean, I've got all the test kits for it. I've just never done it.
Something I've never done was move an entire rack like I did, and I lost a lot of fish. I was rushing myself. I just wanted to explain this. I lost all the rest of my. I still have a group of my Xenotoca dodori, Curtis, but I had a disaster. What I did is I thought, well, instead of taking all the way it's hooked up on there with the pump and everything, and I got all the airlines in it, to take all that down and put it all back together just seemed daunting. So I drained the water down. We moved the rack, and then I started filling it back up. I used the safe in it, but I think it was just too much of a shock to the fish. I lost most of them, and then also I lost some of my black mollies too. I still got some, but
Oh, I was thinking I wanted some of those.
I have some. I have some upstairs that are a lot. I mean, I have a lot of black mollies.
Does anybody get the feeling that Stephen B sits around and just reads water test reports?
He knows his water. I know that.
Yeah, he knows his water chemistry.
Apparently, you need to fill in your report and send it to him.
Yeah, he sends. I can see him sending emails to various municipalities around the country. Please send me your water report. Please send me your water report.
Yeah.
From the municipality going, oh no, not this guy again.
Yeah, right. Yes.
When I asked my municipality what the KH and the GH was, they were like, we have no clue what you're talking about.
Did you offer him your kit? Here, you can use this.
No, I don't have a GH. I was doing strips for a while. Huh?
Yes, Stephen, I absolutely do know.
I think what happened with the shrimp tank, Jeff, was I don't think that thing was seasoned enough when I first got the shrimp, because they slowly died off. But that thing's been running. Yeah.
Once you get that algae buildup, and once you see a lot of algae and stuff,
yeah,
you know that it's ready for them.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit on there, but not a whole lot. But it's like I said, I think that's what happened with mine. And then, but I did minor water changes just to try to keep as close to the consistency so they weren't stressed. And
I got
I
a
had
few
that happening to me when I put shrimp in a quarantine tank once.
yeah,
I got a few of my blue dreams left, but like I said, added a lot of fish to eat the scuds and everything. And so the numbers are dwindling down quite a bit, but I'm going to get some more from Mark Shelley. I'm going to order some from him. And once I get booming again, by the way, I do have my new rack almost completely built, but I need to get 8 more cinder blocks for it and then get measure it out a little better. But I will have tanks on that very soon.
Wait, you're not done yet?
It is done. I got all the bricks that I have. I got 24 cinder blocks.
All right, because I was giving, Jeff K a hard time about how much farther ahead you were.
Oh, well, it's almost, it's done, basically. I just got to measure it out a little more because I got a little bit of overhang on the wood. I just don't want it to, it shouldn't be a problem. It'll definitely fit all the tanks that I have for it.
Well, you better hurry up because Jeff Kane just messaged me and said he's hoping to be mudding his drywall this weekend.
Ooh, I better hurry then. Yeah, I'll do that. Yep. Yeah, because I've only got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks to go on that. I have room for that right there.
Yeah, look at those water parameters for pH on Caradinas at 5.8 to 6.5.
You want to have an RO system for that.
I know.
RO, you want to have the soil, the active soil that will bring the pH down, and use RO for the Caradinas.
Yeah, that's my next purchase, bigger purchase for the fish room is an RO system.
Same for me. I want to have that for my pistos because they will breed, but the eggs won't hatch in a high TDS. And they're real high TDS.
I heard those orange flashes would take a pH of 7.6 to 8.
Oh yeah, that's what I got over there. It's about 7.8.
And you've got them to breed for you?
No, well I did, but I still have to get those bristle nose out of there. I just don't want to destroy the whole tank doing it.
Oh.
But the bristle nose went in there and ate the eggs, and then he trapped his female in there, and they had their own eggs. So
that is the one. When I started looking for another fish I just do want to expand my types of fish that I have, and I saw that a pisto, and I don't know. I think that Steenfot was talking about a pistos one night and got me excited about them, and I saw those orange flashes, and I'm like, that's the one I want.
Thank you so much.
Craig, don't give up on the water thing because you just got that nice kit that I saw in your stream. That kit's going to give you it looks like it's going to give you a lot of the parameters that you can see. You're going to learn quickly about your water quality with that kit.
And looking at your water, Craig, and the amount of different kind of fish that you can successfully keep and breed, your water will be fine.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be at the point that you are,
But I'm pretty sure that those pistos they're gonna, once they get the babies out of the baby plecos out of there and get them over here, and I just probably put them in this tank over here with the rest of them to grow out, and then I'll be able to.
Are you planning to let them breed naturally, or are you gonna strip the eggs?
I think I'm gonna let the pistos try it naturally and see what happens.
That's fun.
I'll let it go like that and see if they can even make it, and if they do, then I'll just let them continue to do it that way, and then I can just maybe net the fry out a little later when they're a little less fragile, and then.
Really cool to see them build their little nest and to pair off and stuff and to guard their eggs. It's really fun to keep an eye on them.
Yeah. There's a couple of fish I have in mind. I want to get some of those peacock guppies.
Oh, those are
really
nice too.
They are nice.
Those are on my wish list too.
I got a bunch of PVC that's perfect size for them. So I've studied the hell out of them. So I know that I can do those. And they're not too finicky on their water parameters too much. I think I can handle that. If they need the pH down a little bit from where I'm at, I just throw some catappa leaves or something. That should do it.
Maybe I can say this to your comment. We are the jack of all trades, but yet we don't know nothing.
That's right.
This is the one hobby I think that and astronomy. I think I could, and weather even, you're constantly learning and learning and learning and learning. So,
Hey, put us all together though, and we could rule the world.
It is internationally even. You know, we could make like a mafia.
we don't need presidents. We got this.
We
Yeah,
got
Not the elections.
We can keep fish alive. You know, if we can do that.
Well, you think about it, how great this is. We all come together, and some person might not know this, but the other one does, and then we all learn from each other that way.
Yeah, that's what I love so much about these channels and stuff. Like, for an example, we had questions about Neo Caridina. Bam, it's right there. Somebody will know it.
A lot of the big channels, I mean,
You don't know what button Jeff clicked. Bam, somebody knows it. Usually Charlotte.
you go to the bigger channels and you ask a question. A lot of times they won't even answer it. You know, and they'll never, very rarely have anybody up on there.
And also, the thing is with a bigger channel is the chat goes that quickly that sometimes your question like flies by, you know. You've got that for an example on Dan's or Corey's channel, you know, there's like that many people that you really see the chat going like this the entire time.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
When I'm on there, I always ask myself, like, why even bother? Because they're never going to see my question, you know.
Uh-oh, John is...
Yeah, we lost John. Jeff,
Way to go,
I'm
Jeff.
looking at you, young
I
man.
didn't touch
Yeah.
anything. I didn't touch anything. John, I'm going to drop this and...
I'm just waiting for the moment that Jeff is going to start arguing with Siri again.
Oh, I'm going to... so I start arguing with Sarah. She's over there now charging up because I already been battling her all day today. So if we test our tanks... Oops. It's jumping on here.
And we all have to send Steven.
Yeah, right. If we all test our tanks, send all of our data to Stephen P, we'll all get a big red binder with all the information in it within 7 days.
And worldwide, even.
Worldwide
Imagine even
information.
that. He can tell you, where are you from, dude? Tack, 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 tack.
Yep.
These are your parameters. Sir.
That, Jeff Kane has. Steve P, is there a place to enter the information on Fish Family? Yeah.
That's smart.
He says here, during the pandemic, the big channel chats would go so fast that super chat was pretty much required to get your attention seen. Oh. Useful info is great if you like watching Jeopardy. Hello, Bill. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in.
What is wrong with Jeopardy?
Well, you know what happens? There's a little joke that was going on that with me and Jeff on there. We called it Jeopardy.
Oh yeah.
If you type that into YouTube, Jeopardy, you see what you get. It's funnier than it's really funny.
7 days.
I'll take Jeff for 200. It's funny though. So what's the answer, Jeff? That's right. It's hilarious.
You could
Mark your encyclopedia.
Jeff's favorite foods.
Oh, my favorite foods?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Tell us.
You know what I got today is I got pepperoni cheese bread from Cata Gin. And it comes with like a garlic dipping sauce and then some marinara. Oh my god, is it good? Pizza sauce.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
I saved some for when I'm done with this so I can get some. But yeah, food. Jeff, what kind of info? Test your tap water. 7 days a week. You lost your connection. You're back on. Let me drop the link here for you, sir. There we go. Here, I just put it back there for you, John. Yes, Bunny, I am full of something.
Rick, my water condition is what?
Yeah. Curtis. Curtis doesn't own a test kit.
The water's wet, it will work.
I think he taste tests a tablespoon out of every tank.
There it is. That's what I just said, Curtis. What
Good
is my
enough
water
for him.
condition?
Yeah, good enough for him. It's good enough for his fish.
Oh, waiting for the router to reboot. Okay. Stephen P., I need to bug him about different projects again. Winter is breeding and grow out season.
There
Yes,
he is.
And I'm getting this rack done just in a nick of time because I'll have my tanks up and cycled by then.
Rob, sorry,
Yeah.
slept in. You didn't
Mr.
just
Rob
sleep
is an
in.
attack.
Holy
no
cow.
problem.
Oi, Rob.
Here's the link. There you go, mate. Oops, where'd it go?
Yeah, Rob is starting to slack.
Sorry, sleep.
No
Sleeping at
problem,
night.
no
What the hell is that?
You're never
We don't
late.
do that around here.
Whenever you get here is the right time. There we go.
Just put some clothes on and hop up on stream.
Yes.
New undies, new tiny whities, and all shirt. And Rob is ready to rumble.
I know it's late at night, but this isn't OnlyFans, okay? So put on a pair of drawers at least. Jeff's OnlyFans. Here we go.
Only
Uh,
Start making the money then.
It's like, yeah. My name is. I had to do that for Rob.
Yeah.
He'll come on here and do it too. Oh, by the way, mention Clover in email. Steve Girl 3 types. I never thought of eating.
We've got Mark.
What's that?
We've got Mark from Australia.
Yes, we do have Mark. He's my he's one of my gun friends also. He likes shooting firearms and I do too.
Glenn's message slept in after sending early morning fart audio calls. That's Rob.
Oh,
That's Rob.
Steve.
He's awake. That's Rob. Yep.
Yeah.
Slept in after sending early morning audio calls. Bonoxky's here. Charlotte's getting a kick out of that. Look at her. What's an interesting conversation about the water conditions and all that, the TDS and
Have a good evening, Aquatics.
Next time we all get together, then we can all compare our notes because we're all going to start testing water first thing tomorrow. Well, except Curtis.
I had a test kit, but I think it's it's been a year since I've used it.
Oh, those things last forever. Those
they?
dates are just, it's just a suggestion.
Oh, okay. Try to keep buying more. They just say that to buy more, right?
TDS is my trigger word, Stephen says. What? There's more than just TDS?
Yeah. TDS is total dissolved solids. So that means
What else can there be?
a lot. And from natural stuff, you even then have chemical stuff that shouldn't be in the water, A lot.
TDS and temperature. That's all you need to know. And that's probably more than Curtis needs to know.
Today's damnable shit, right? No, I'm sorry. TDS. You pick a different words.
It's a lie.
Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to call it for the night. Looks like it's Xfinity is having an issue with time since I got them. Well, thank you so much, John. Hopefully we can get together some night, again on the weekend or something, maybe a bit earlier, and have have a live stream together. That'd be great.
See you, John.
Oh, Volcanics. Did I miss her coming in?
I haven't seen her in a while.
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen. Oh, wait a minute. I'm scrolling down here. Oh, hi, Vinoxky. Sorry, apparently I haven't. Oh, yeah. Vinoxky, yeah. After I say Volcanics, she makes it in here once in a while. She's a really nice young lady, too, down in Texas. Her and her husband, he just got a new job, and she's going to college now, so they're doing great.
Did you just totally ignore Jeff Kane's post
Did I?
about your pole behind you?
What was it?
He did. I read it. He did.
Oh, I see Paul behind Jeff. Oh, yeah, this is for my...
Send them $20 to see what how far it goes.
Only yeah.
See Jeff P swinging around on that pole, man, and those super chats will be flying.
Cha-ching.
I mean, see what you do for $5.
Yeah, I got a couple of those. I got one. I actually got 1, 2. I mean, I got 4, I think.
Would you be able to swing from one to the other?
I got 4 of those. 5. 6. Like, that goes way over there too. I forgot about that one. But there's
You mean that you could actually have a legit working strip club in that place instead of keeping fish?
Yeah, right.
There's room.
You chose poorly, Jeff. You chose poorly.
I thought a lot higher of you, Jeff.
We have to think of a name for it though. Fish and
Boobs.
fish and chicks. No.
When your wife calls, where are you at? Getting fish and chips.
Yeah, we're just yeah. Oh, there's nothing. I just got the radio on loud down here, honey. No problem.
We always use glitter in a fish and chips shop. Yes, we do.
Man, certainly got off of water quality fast. How'd that
Hi,
happen?
Charlotte.
Was Charlotte going?
Yeah, she said bye.
Have a good night, Charlotte.
Bye. I'm on. Bye.
Oh, I must be way behind because I see right there Steven says TDS is my trigger word. I think we heard that a little while ago.
That was
Yeah.
an hour ago.
I
Yeah.
An
put
hour
a chat
ago.
on my
Man.
TV.
See how slow I am? Here we are. I'm caught up now. So, Rob, are you going to jump in here or are you going to just keep in chat? Let's see here.
You guys, I'm gonna have to leave you. I've got my first one of the kids that is awake.
Oh,
So-
okay. Well, it is kind of
I'll need
late.
to start
actually.
parenting now.
We probably could go ahead and we could probably wrap it up here actually, because it's already what
There it is.
1:35.
Come here, let's go.
I'm actually a little tired.
Nog erbij.
What? Jeff?
Just
Kijk, ik ben live op internet.
I'm actually more hungry than anything right now. I probably need to get something to eat, and then I'll be able to sleep a little better.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go.
Thank you
All right,
very
bye.
much.
Thank you
Have a
very
good
much
one.
for having me and for putting up with me.
Oh, anytime. You have a great day, and we'll see you again.
Yeah, I will be on tonight, this afternoon, something like that.
Oh yeah,
All right.
I will be.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
See you, Mike.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye bye. He said I'm going to keep in chat. Kathleen says I only use rainwater. It is always the same.
Well, not if it rains harder than it did the day before.
We have Gil. Hello, Gil. My mate down in Australia also, along with Craig. Have you ever seen Gil's fish room before?
No.
He's got some really nice tanks. He basically does like really nice show tanks. He's got one he did a premiere with us. And man, you see that tank, it almost brings tears to your eyes. It's so beautiful. It is really nice.
I cry when I look at your basement.
All the possibilities down here. I really do have a lot of room. If I wanted to get as many tanks as I can in here, it'd be too much. I wouldn't be able to handle that many.
Oh, you could set them up.
I can set them up. It's just after setting them up, then you got to go around and do all the water change.
Auto water changes. Auto water changes.
Yeah. If I get that set up, I mean, it'd be good. Jeff P. telling stories. He doesn't sleep. Yeah. Nope. I don't sleep a lot. I figure I can sleep when I die, right?
That's what they say. We'll find out someday.
Yeah. Mark, are we there yet? Wait, no, I'm going to try. I hope you will. That show. The clover was fascinating. Oh, nice. If you swing large cat in a small room, GRB, it usually ends badly for the cat. Ah. All right. So we'll finish catching up with the chat here, and then well, I had fun. It was nice having a nice little chat and everything. And let's see here. Just put a video out on the new tank this morning, Jeff. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna go there and check it out right when I finish this. That'd be great. All right. Okay, David. Well, thank you for coming up here. And then we need to start streaming together more. You know.
Yep, I don't have a problem with that.
All right, that'd be great. And hopefully, then my very next one, I got it done mostly. But I do need to get some more cinder blocks, and when I do that, then I can make it to its full potential, and I'll be able to get a lot more tanks on it than what I got here. So, also, Petco sale is on now too. Did you know that?
Oh, don't say that.
The Petco sale is on right now, 50%.
Don't say that.
50% off.
I can't buy any more tanks. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this 90-gallon that I picked up.
Ooh, 90 gallon. Well, I tell you what, you can make an interesting.
Do I set it up as a grow out tank, or do I actually make a nice scape tank?
90 gallon will make a really nice scape tank. 'Cause you got that extra depth. I don't know. It'd be a great grow out tank too. Whatever you could maybe.
Well, I've got all those rainbow fish fry.
Oh, rainbow fish. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
those money's
broke
nice.
now.
I'm too broke right now. Yeah, Jeff.
Jeff
so
Kane,
much.
do you have enough tanks to fill your tank room, or do we need to fund up your glass purchases?
Thank you so much, Bunny. Tim, the Tool Man, Ed, ceiling fans.
Yeah, no, I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. That I don't need any more tanks. I have enough tanks laid out right now. But that 90 gallon, I'm really wondering what to do with. So that can be a discussion for us one night.
Maybe you could try like discus or something that deep.
Yeah, I'm not as much as I like discus.
Yeah,
I don't want to spend the money on discus.
I'm afraid I can't afford to take the. I mean, I've never kept them. I've heard they're so.
I mean, you could spend 40 to 60, 80 bucks a fish.
That would really hurt if I had something like that and it died on me right away. It'd be like,
Right. I mean, if you could turn around and then where do you unload those at? I mean, how many $100 fish can your local fish store sell?
I don't know, but you won't get that much for them. They'll probably
That's right.
you probably get like $10, $15 a piece.
Right.
But
And they probably aren't going to want more than 10 of them. So you have in your first sale, you haven't even sold enough to cover the cost of your purchase.
hello. Mark, I'm surprised her cats have survived this long. Well, I'll tell you something, Bunny. He's a closet cat lover. He says he's kind of gruff with them, but I know he likes them cats. He's got to like.
Who's that?
Mark Strolson.
Oh, Mark.
He always says bloody cats, and he's like, we know that, you know, deep down inside his soul, he's like, oh, I love my cats.
Hi, June. Hi, Bill. How long's Bill been in here? I didn't see his name.
He's been in here for a little while yet. Since I can't buy any more tanks for about 6 months, I'm just sold the
Yeah, he's
property
moving.
and moving back to closer to Brisbane. Oh, wow. Well, once you get back there, then you can start buying some more tanks. I might try and pick up maybe 1 or 2 more 20 longs.
I was gonna say if I got anything, I would want to stockpile a couple of 20 longs.
Yep, that's a really nice. I love that size tank. It's easy
Yep.
to work in,
Yep,
easy to
easy to get fish out of.
Yes. I tell you what's the worst aquarium to get fish out of? 75 gallon.
Fortunately, I haven't had to do that.
They got that brace in the middle, and it's a pain going around trying to catch fish, especially when you got.
Not looking forward to trying to get any out of my 55s.
Oh, that's hard too. That's the same thing. They got that brace in the middle.
Yeah,
That's what I like about 40 breeders. There's no brace. You can get in there, and it's a nice footprint too. It's got 3 feet long and then 18.5 inches wide, and it's
Yep.
not too deep either. So it's really a nice tank.
yeah, I've got 2 of those.
Yep, I got 2 upstairs and I got 2 down here. But I have one upstairs. I have to reseal it because it sprung a leak on me last year.
Oh,
I
wait,
came home and,
Mike leaves and Kim comes in the room.
oh, is she here?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Hello,
Hello,
Kim.
Kim.
I love cats. I just couldn't eat a whole one. Oh my Gil.
Yes, that is. I
Oh
like
my
that.
goodness.
Yep.
Oh, June says I want a stockpile of 240 gallons. That would be sweet. Oh, it would be.
That's too big.
Welcome in, Kim. Hello. We just enjoyed having Den in here. Hello. We're just about ready to finish up, though. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank you, Mark, for your very generous memberships that you did, and I tell you, I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody, But I want to let you know that we are having an auction on Tuesday. Anybody wants to be part of it or just to watch it? It should be enjoyable. It's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 o'clock UK time. I'm not sure about the rest of the world, but it'll show on your YouTube when it starts. But plastic, not blastic. Alrighty. Well, it's been fun, guys, and thank you very much, David, for coming up.
All right. Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks
See
a lot,
everybody later.
We'll see y'all later now. Have a nice evening. And don't forget, feed your addictions. The fish, and feed the fish, too.
Feed the fish.
Feed the fish, right. All right, guys. See you later. Love you guys.
Night.